Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another watch along. This time it's Leicester City against Manchester City. We're away at the King Power Stadium. It is due to start in about a minute's time. Before then, I will just read out the team's lineup. If you're in here, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will be joined by Flawless shortly. But, he doesn't like being on time. So, the team lineup is a little bit of a different one today. Some City fans are quite happy with it. Some City fans are not happy with it. So, I don't know how it's going to go. Leicester, a little bit of a bogey team for us, I would say, over the past couple of years. Obviously, earlier in the season, they did beat us 5-2. We did give away 3 penalties in that game. Hopefully, we're not gonna do the same today. So, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. In net, we have Edison, as usual. Then we have a back four of Walker, Diaz, Laporte, and Mendy. We've got Fernandinho as captain in the middle, alongside Rodrigo, or Rodri, as we call him. And then on the wing, we have Mahrez. And it looks like Gabby on the other wing. And then we've got De Bruyne in the central. And then we've got Aguero up front. So it's nice to see Aguero back. I have missed him. That being said, how well this game goes will determine whether that was the right decision or not. He does have a decent record against Leicester, Aguero. I think he scored 4 goals once on my birthday against Leicester. So, he does have a good record. That being said, it's never an easy game against Leicester. They're fighting for top 2, really, not even just top 4. So, we're going to see what happens today. Obviously, Mendy's back in. We all know the talent that he has, but then he can have dodgy games. So I hope, for his sake, he has a great game. Same with Laporte. Walker, I think, gave away 2 of the 3 penalties in the last game. So hopefully, he has a solid game as well. But I think it'll be interesting. It's funny because I put a tweet out yesterday and I was saying about Gabby is half a striker, and a lot of people got offended on his behalf, and everyone that watches this channel knows I am constantly bigging up Gabby. I love him. But that being said, I don't think he's a natural striker. I really don't. And it's one of them things. It looks like Pep feels the same way, so it's not just a me thing. But I think he does play better for us out on the left. He has done, and by the looks of the starting lineup, that's how it's looking today. So be interesting to see what happens. On the bench, we've got Carson, Stones, Aki, Sterling, Gundogan, Bernardo, Torres, Cancelo, and Foden. So we do have some decent players on the bench. That being said, we do have a big game coming up. So I think Pep's eyes are also going to be on that. We have to win that game. I'd say we need to win this game as well. But if we had to pick one to lose, I think they would be less upset if it was this one, if we're being honest. We'll look at Leicester City's lineup. They've got, let me find it, guys. They have Schmeichel, Fofana, Evans, Amate, Albrighton, Ndidi, Tielemans, Cassane, however you say that, Perez, Iheanacho, and Vardy. I love Iheanacho, so it's going to be one of them where I just hope he doesn't turn up. I know there was that game, obviously, last season. Not last season, the season before, when, he could have scored a goal and he didn't, and we went on and won the league. So, always got to love Kelechi for that. I loved him when he was at City, to be honest. He is one signing that I didn't want to see go. And when he left, I was a little bit upset about that. So, great player. So I'm expecting him to be on fire today. Let me just put this game on because I'm not actually watching it yet. And it has already started. One sec. Let's put it on. Mine's going to be a bit behind, guys. So don't let me know if there's a goal, because I am going to end up not seeing it. Okay, so I'll just get to some of the comments. We have Manlet MB is in the building. He says, hit the like button, join the membership, share the video on all your socials and all that good stuff. Big up to you for that. Yep. Do what he says. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Definitely join the membership. You will be getting some perks. I know there's not much we can do in a pandemic, but yeah, people have been on the show on Sunday, Q&A, which is always fun. So yeah, get yourself on that. I think it's the $5.99 membership that you have to sign up for that. So yeah, get that done. And yeah, you can come join us on a Sunday. Zane, imagine getting spun by Pereira and then man 5. You know what? It happens. It happens. I think it's a bogey team for them actually. Aguero last few games till he is at the Emirates season. Do you know what? Like, I really don't want Aguero to leave Man City, to be honest. He's one of them players that I knew I'd never be ready to say goodbye to. Same with Fernandinho for me, to be honest, who might also be out the door. I'm praying that it's not this year. I don't think I can handle it. Both. Oh, God, did they score? Jesus, what a goal. Bloody hell. Is he going to try and claim it was offside or something? They're trying to get it ruled out. I don't know if that's a goal or not. They ruled it out? I can't really tell. It looks like they've ruled it out. Oh, he's saying offside now. How's it offside? Let me see. Oh, did it come off? Oh, okay. Oh, it came off him. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think it's offside. I think it's been ruled out. Oh, yeah. Oh, he should have moved out the way because I think that maybe was going in. Who knows? Just get some of the comments. Leicester going to win 2-1. I'd hope not. You know, I'd hope not. I expect City to turn up. We need to win. We need to win our games at the moment because this league needs to be wrapped up sooner rather than later. Just because if we are going to stay in all the competitions that we're in, we need no pressure to be on the league. Big up to Flawless in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on? Am I lagging a little bit?
No.
All right, cool. Because it seems like I'm lagging. Not you. It just seemed my laptop was just moving slow.
It's a little bit slow, but not like.
Is it? All right, let me jump off and jump back on. 2-2s.
Yeah, slightly. Yeah, so we'll see what happens in this game. Big up to Mustafa in the building. He says, yo. Gabby and Aguero could be lethal up front. Maybe a supporting striker for Gabby. That's what he needs. Maybe Gabby on the wing does not seem right. Do you know what? I just think he's played better there when he's played. But from what I can see, I don't really know. I think he's playing up front with Aguero, to be honest. Looks like they're both they're both playing up front by the looks of it, to be honest. I thought he might be out on the left, but he's not. Big up to TJK Gamer. He says a lot of changes from Pep today. Dino and Rodri playing together. Yeah, they played together a few times. We don't actually do too badly. At the start of the season, everyone was like, no, they're too slow. But as the season's gone on, they played all right together. I think they both played against Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong there, but I think they did. So there's been a few games that we've actually got good results with them on. So yeah, I do think Rodri's a little bit underrated, man. I think people just don't really notice what he does, and then they'll sort of say he's not good enough. But if you actually watch him, he's a decent player. He does everything that he's supposed to do. He just doesn't do anything fancy. So I think from a outsider's view, you're not really gonna think he's that good. The only time Rodri gets praise is when people are trying to talk about Man City's defense not being too good, and then they start saying things like, well, Rodri is great in front. And it's like, yeah, but normally you don't talk about Rodri. And then when it comes to praising a Man City defender like John Stones, it's like, oh no, well, he's got Rodri in front of him. So I think that's the problem for me. Man like MB says, big up Jan, one of the most realist City fans. One sec. My comments went. Both teams play brilliant football. I'm hoping for an end-to-end game. Yeah, that's what you're going to get, I would think. Even the Liverpool game where Liverpool were much better than Leicester, it was still an end-to-end game. And Liverpool should have won that game, really. And I think Leicester just came back and obviously got I think it was a win. Or did they draw? I think they won in the last minutes against Liverpool. But really and truly, Liverpool should have had that game done and dusted, I think, before, because that game was very much Liverpool the whole time. And that was one of their better games this season, actually. And they didn't even win. So, yeah, interesting. I think the first game, I've not watched it to this day. I've still not watched the 5-2. That being said, I don't think Man City were as bad as the scoreline said. I think they weren't great, obviously, but I think a lot of that was giving away stupid pens. I don't think they were quite as bad as people made out after that game. But yeah, like I say, I haven't seen it. Gabby reminds me of Rashford. Don't know. You know what? Rashford, I think it's just decision making. With Gabs, I don't know. Maybe it is a little bit in decision making. I just think he's not a natural striker. Like, a natural striker runs into the box and scores. And shoots. Whether they score or not comes down to how clinical they are, how good the goalkeeper is, who's in the way to block it, whatever. But I think a natural striker runs into the box and shoots. And Gabby will always look to pass, and that's, to me, isn't a striker. That's why, Raheem Sterling's not a striker, because he will more likely to try and score, actually. But when he passes it, he gets a better result. And that's the whole point. I think this new generation of players like Salah, Cristiano Ronaldo before that, like, they're kind of wingers who score a lot of goals. So they've changed the position slightly. To what it was traditionally, where you were a winger and you crossed it in, and that was your main job. So it's changed a little bit nowadays. Ryan says, big up to my beautiful flower. Big up to Ryan every time. He can't make it on this one, but he will be on the Liverpool Arsenal one later, so make sure you stay tuned for that. One sec. Yeah. And I'm always bigging up Kelechi, so I'm hoping he has an off day today, to be honest. He had his masterclass against Man United. Taha says, big up Yang, queen of content with the Kanye work rate. Love that. I've not really... Oh, Kante work rate. I was going to say. I've not actually streamed that much this week, to be honest. Not done too much, but yeah, it's one of them. Not good. MB, I want to see him in this Arsenal team. His potential is so crazy. Is that about Aguero? I'm assuming. Aguero is quality, man. He's definitely not finished. The thing that I would say is the way Man City play, it doesn't complement him as much as it did before. Aguero likes that sort of David Silva pass through the middle where it's like a through ball and he can run onto it and put it past the goalkeeper. He likes them sort of balls. Now David Silva's left. We don't give as much of them. Like, obviously De Bruyne can still do that, but De Bruyne will put it over the top. And yeah, it's just slightly different. It's not really anything about Aguero. It's not really it's not a criticism of our team, because that's just how we play. But I think Aguero linked up well in tight spaces with like a David Silva who can do that. So yeah, I think Aguero was complaining in the last game that he played that they weren't passing to him. I don't think it's that they're not passing to him. I just think it's the way we play, he doesn't get the ball as much. Do you know what I mean? I think even if they try and pass, it's going to be a little bit around everyone rather than just passing it straight to him for him to do all the work. Like, I don't think he's going to get them anymore as much. Do I want him to stay till he's 100? Yes, I do. I don't want to say goodbye to him. So yeah, interesting. Cash in on Saka. There's no way you can sell Saka. No way. No way. If anything, what I think Arsenal should do is actually build a team around the younger players. Obviously, keep some of your older ones for experience, but build a team around them, and then bring in some players because obviously you're not going to be able to go and get a Haaland or like an Mbappe or someone like that. But you can bring in other options. There's other players who are younger, who are cheaper, maybe 30, 40, 50 mil that you can bring in and build a team around a younger sort of players and just start again. Start again with young players, develop them, and hopefully in 3 to 4 years' time, Arsenal can challenge rather than thinking, let's win the league next year. It's unrealistic. You need to start building. And try and get some younger players in that are, less likely to reject Arsenal, because they're still young. They've got time on their hands. They want to play in the Prem. A lot of people do. A lot of people want to live in London. There's lots of attractions. I don't buy into this whole big club thing that players really care that the club won 100 titles back in 1903. Honestly, I don't think most of these players care. I think they care about what they've seen in their lifetime, maybe. So like your Real Madrids and your Barcelonas that they've grown up watching, win Champions League finals, maybe Man United, you can put in that. This is the sort of teams that these players respect. I don't think they really care about Nottingham Forest going back to back in the Champions League years ago. I don't think they really care about that. I don't think they care that Marseille won a Champions League back in the day. I honestly don't think they care. I think it's more about what they've seen in their lifetime and what they can achieve at that club. Because if you go to that club and you win nothing, you're having a Harry Kane career where people start saying, oh, can you be put in these top conversations because you haven't won anything? So I think as much as fans that support big clubs like to try and, put onto everyone else that they care about the club size, they care about winning. That's essentially what they care about. And if they're not going to do that at your club, you could be the biggest club in the world. They're not bothered. Big up to everyone saying big up to Flawless. Obviously, I'm sure he'll be back in a bit. I can't multitask, by the way, guys. So if anything happens in the game, let me know. Hope Lewis is miserable today. I think he'll be upset because Christensen conceded so many goals, and before that, I don't think he conceded one. So the fact that he's now got 5 goals against him. I know Zuma was the main problem, I think, today, but it's irrelevant. You're in the defence. When John Stones is in the City defence and we concede, or Ruben Diaz, they both get the agenda. So regardless of whose fault it is, so that's what's going to happen. Isn't Fernandinho? I didn't say Ronaldinho then. Isn't Fernandinho and Rodri a bit defensive for Pep? I don't think so, based on the team, because we've got 2 strikers up front, and we've also got De Bruyne and Mahrez, so it's quite an attacking team. So I think you need that balance. So I don't think it's defensive, especially against Leicester. Leicester score a lot of goals, so you've got to try and stop them from scoring. I think Fernandinho is our best player in terms of counter-attacking. No one stops attacks like him. So if it's that sort of team where they're going to counter-attack against us, Fernandinho, for me, should be first on the lineup. That's why we lost to Man United. I think if we play Fernandinho...
Bless you.
Sorry, that doesn't happen. I keep
Bless you. It's all right.
It always happens when I'm on a stream. It's like my body says, like, nose start running and start sneezing. Like, I've been fine all morning, not sneezed once. My nose hasn't ran once. The minute I get on streams, it's like, right, it's time. Yeah. My body is just a mess. Exactly. The transition. Leicester's transition is quick. That's why you need Fernandinho.
Bless you again. Love to everyone who's locked in.
I love how you say it exactly on time as well. It's so funny.
Yeah, man, my timing's epic. Yeah, I've got better timing in a tackle than Christensen, but we're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. That is funny. I was just saying, because somebody mentioned about Lewis going to be upset, and I was like, he's conceded 5. I thought at first he might have conceded like 3 or 2. after he came
5.
on, and when I checked, it was the whole 5. I was
5,
like, oh,
man. Man's doing up. Man's doing up. I got 5 on it. Man's doing up. I got 5 on it. I got 5 on it. I've seen that joke run already. Like I got tagged in it. Big up Zane. Zane tagged me in it in the Shameless FC group chat. Lewis is getting it from Baz and Slavs. The North London Dons have teamed up. Yeah,
do you know
Shameless
what,
FC is going to be epic.
That's what happens when you go so hard for a player. When that player fucks up, everyone comes for you.
Yeah.
It's like when Gabby, it's like I don't even go too hard for Gabby, but when Gabby does something wrong, everyone is on my case. And I'm like, but it's funny because yesterday everyone was on my case for the opposite reason. Had City fans because I said he's like half a striker. Because I said we've got.
Wait, what? What do you mean it's like half a strike? Go on, elaborate on that.
So I said, yesterday. It's very controversial, apparently.
Oh, look,
I thought it was
wait, hold up before you go. My G, Lewis, I'm here for you, man. Therapy settings, family. Man's here for you. You get what I'm saying and that. Man's here for you. If you need to jump on, let me know, man. We here for you, therapy settings and that. So therapy settings. It's all good. Love to you lot have locked in.
Oh, guys, you were talking about Saliba. Sorry. I've read something before. And
all right. The Christensen slander is in the bin. You already know. I mean, not the Christensen slander, the AC Hive and that. I think there was a breakout in that. I think everybody broke out. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody broke out. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I want Fernandinho to wait for the club till I'm dead and then he can leave.
Right. Jesus. Okay. All right. Okay. It's a bit crazy. That goal was ruled out, right? The Fernandinho strike. Yeah, ruled out and that. Yeah, man.
Shoot. Sorry, guys. I lost the comment.
Man said, bun football, you know. It's big, man. Imagine conceding 5, at home to West Brom managed by Big Sam. Them man were playing silky football, you know. Did you see the goals? Like they were well worked. They weren't Big Sam like type goals. These men were passing and moving and that. Christensen didn't know which way was left, which way was right. Oh, it was great stuff and that. It was like prime, man. Your team had a train around. I'm not gonna say all that. That's a bit much. Relax, innit? I almost got carried away. Relax with that, fam. That's that's a bit wild still. Wayne, man, I know you need therapy in it. You and Lewis can hug each other. You and Lewis can hug each other and that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Is what I know this is the Leicester City, Manchester City watch along, but Chelsea are getting it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been waiting for this. You lot are getting it, and I rate Chelsea. Bless you again. You lot are getting it. Imagine man's only scored 5 goals in the Premier League. That Callum Robinson, and they're all against Chelsea. Imagine being moved to by Callum Robinson.
So he's the Chelsea version of Adama Traore. Oh no! Oh my god, that's bad. That's bad.
Oh, are you live? What are you live? Oh yeah, you're doing. If you want to get over and have a laugh at the Chelsea Fan TV, make sure you subscribe and like the video first. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis in it. If you're gonna slander and laugh at him, make sure you subscribe. Sorry, we're gonna get back to it. I'm just there to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's a free kick. It's
all right,
a decent position, but I'm assuming we haven't scored it because I haven't seen loads of comments. But why has Stones been dropped? I don't think Stones has been dropped in a bad way. I think he's been dropped for Dortmund. I think
he's been rested then.
For me, if I have to see a partnership in the Champions League, it has to be Diaz and Stones. I get that Stones has mistakes in him, but Laporte in Europe hasn't been the best for us over the past couple of seasons. I think a lot of why we've gone out has been our defense, and he played a big part in that. I'm not saying that he's not a good player. I just think the pressure probably gets him a little bit more. So I would want to see Stones and Diaz. So I think that's why it's not. I don't think he's been dropped as in he's not good enough. I think it's more Pep's got one eye on Dortmund, who actually lost today to the striker that Man City have been a lot of people have been linking us with him. I don't know if he's been officially linked, but he is someone that I could see Man City buying because I know what Man City are like. They're not going to go and buy Haaland. I'd love for them to prove me wrong. And, we're seeing Haaland hold up a shirt. But I know Man City and Andre Silva sounds like someone that could potentially happen, especially if he is as cheap as people say he is. We will have to see. I was watching Aguero in his early days at City. I forgot how. I can't see what that is, but I'm assuming it's a fire or something. The decline is scary. I don't think he's really declined as such. I think it's just he's got older.
Yeah, you can't expect him to be doing those type of things.
Now. His knee. Apparently, he was playing with a swollen knee for the last season that he played in, and he was still banging in goals. And
that's how good he was.
That's how good he. Like, honestly, Aguero is unreal. If you watch him, like this whole, like when we talk about debates and people are saying, this player's clear of Aguero, and I'm just like, have you watched Aguero play football? Like some of the goals that he scores, some of the angles that he scores from, not a lot of players can do that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like he gets so much disrespect. And like Terry said it once when I was on the terrace, he was like, if he plays for Arsenal, these discussions are not being had. It's not, this player's clear of that player, and is he even in the top 5, or is he just in the top 10? If he plays for Arsenal, Man United, probably even Chelsea, we're not having this conversation. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like people put players above him that have no right to be above him. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, Jamie Carragher came out the other day and put Aguero second, and everyone's like disapproving with it. And I'm just like, okay, fair enough. You might have your preference for who goes first. I think Henry is first in most people's lists.
Yeah.
That being said, the second is an argument. It's not a clear, there isn't a clear second. There isn't like, oh, well, he's clear. You can look at goal scoring. Alan Shearer, ridiculous numbers. Like, no one is going to deny that. That being said, Aguero has been injured quite a lot. So in terms of how many games he played, it's always a lot less than what it could potentially be. And I think if he was fit all season, every season, he would be winning the Golden Boot every year, because he's always 1 or 2 goals off the Golden Boot scorer who has played 7 or 8 more games. Are you trying to tell me that a prime Aguero is not getting 1 or 2 goals in 6 or 7 games? Like, come on now. You know, he was getting 4 in 1 at times, you know, so I don't buy that. Aguero scores against everyone. The only team he's not scored against is Bolton Wanderers. And the whole time he's been in the Prem. So it's not a case of, he might not have scored in them 4 games. Yes, he would have scored in them 4 games, or at least 1 of them, or at least 2 of them, and he would have won it. So I'm not going to use that as an excuse, because injuries are injuries and it's part of the game. But, you know, it's crazy how his numbers are. If you want to do the most fair way, which is goals per 90 minutes, as in goals per minute, I should say, that's the fairest way, because that means if they all played the same amount, who would score the most? And Aguero tops that list. So the fact that people are saying there's no way he's second is just ridiculous, if I'm being honest. And I honestly believe if he played for Arsenal, Arsenal would have him up there second.
No, I agree with that. Obviously, because like you said, it's all about preference. Obviously, errors. Because a lot of people are talking on players they never seen. So a lot of people didn't see Alan Shearer. A lot of people didn't see Andy Cole. You know what? That being said, a lot of people didn't see Henry. There's people who are having these conversations didn't see Henry. Someone mentioned Drogba. Some people haven't seen Drogba. So unless you're of a certain age, I don't really want to hear in it. Unless how are you telling me about players you never watched?
The thing is, I really love Drogba. I think Drogba is so clutch. I think he's one of the most clutch. Like, if you're in a final,
that's
and
the guy you want.
One player, one chance, you want Drogba. So it's one of them things. But
wait,
for a whole season,
they get into Lewis Drogba at Vardy's level now. Give me 5 minutes. Lewis is ready to scrap everybody.
You know what? Like, Drogba is actually before you go on, my favorite players in the Prem.
No. You know why I said 5 minutes? Because that's the. You know why I said 5? Because
he's coming off the 2. Yeah.
Nah, because they conceded 5. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Yo, Lewis, these jokes are gonna run all week in it.
Do you know what though? Like, it's one of them things. Like, everyone has their preference. Like, for me, I think strikers are good for different reasons. I just think if another team's player had done, like, Chelsea fans love Drogba because of the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? Like, things like that are why they love Drogba so much. Do you know what I mean? If they do what Aguero does in the league, do you know what I mean? You're going to argue your striker. Like, for me, I didn't watch Alan Shearer too much. Obviously, I've seen bits of him, but he was unreal. Like, I don't really mind if people want to put him above Aguero. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind.
You know what the problem I have with Alan Shearer is that because his latter years weren't good, similar to Rooney, it's hard to get past that. Because people talk to me about Rooney, and it's like Rooney's prime years at Manchester United were phenomenal, but his bad years were bad. People forget that he was being dropped. He was playing centre mid. He was a major part. He was a part of a team that declined rapidly, and people forget that. Like when Tevez and Ronaldo left, and that side, and then people forget those things. Like the whole transfer request he supposedly had, him falling out with Fergie, but prime him was different.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm not involved in it. I'm not involved. Man City, it's not full time yet. I'm not involved.
Wait. Here's the thing, Lou. She's saying she's not involved. Wait till you're on the show and I try to do you the intro and she interrupts you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to do that this time.
She interrupts, and I think that'll be the 5th time she interrupts as well. You've been on 4 times.
It's not my fault. You need to blame the people in the comments, innit? They always try and rattle me exactly at the time when Lewis joins.
I look at the do it to Lewis, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that. Lewis, don't worry, man. We got high five from. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Yo, these 5 jokes are gonna run. You know what I'm saying? And that 5-star West Brom and that. And like I said, you know that Callum Robson, I scored. He scored all of his Premier League goals against Chelsea this season, and it's been 5. You can't make this shit up in that. Woo!
Yeah, Samuel, this is what I'm saying. Nottingham Forest is a big club, but what I'm saying is if you're a football player now and you have a choice between going and playing for Chelsea or going and playing for Nottingham Forest, which one are you picking? If you have a choice between Man City and Nottingham Forest right now, who are you picking? Because I'm pretty sure you're not going to go and play for Nottingham Forest in a lower league just because their history might be slightly better than another team who are in the Premier League fighting for titles. Like, this is the thing with, with football fans. The history means a lot as a football fan. It does. You know, the history of Man City, the whole Manchester element of it matters a lot to me. Doesn't matter to our players that are coming in from France, from Germany. They don't care. They want to win. They come to win. Yeah. You know, it's one of them things. Like, it's not Aguero. When Aguero was linked with Man City, everyone was saying he'd never go to City. Why would he go to City? Why would he not go to Chelsea? Why would he not go to Man United? Why would he not go there? And look what he's done. He's come and built himself a legacy. Like, at the end of the day, Aguero is not going to be forgotten in Manchester anytime soon. He could have gone to Chelsea, lasted 2 years, and gone back to Spain, and everyone's forgotten about him. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them things, I think.
Let me get to this. Wayne says you might as well sing 5 songs. I don't know any 5 songs. Otherwise, I would have come in here singing it. I'm going to have to jog my memory and, because this band's halfy run. You know what I'm saying? Because United play tomorrow, so I'm utilizing this today, innit? Like, for this next 24 hours until we.
Did you miss this comment?
Christensen got put in a spliff. Lewis has, that's your man's prime. You get what I'm saying? And that you was a part of the AC Hive. Don't try stick it on Lewis and that. I seen you there. Get me holding up 4s and that because he's number 4. Andreas Christensen, innit? He's number 4 in that. MB, high five, high five. West Brom, what a performance, 5-star in it. You know what I'm saying? Big Sam. You know what I'm saying? Big Sam over Thomas Tuchel. What does Lewis call him? Thomas Tuchel's trebles tricking Steely Blues or whatever he says. 5-star in that.
This is offensive, man.
Big up to a real Danny Flawless, no doubt. He has been rubbing Lewis's face today. Yo, Lewis, go chat to Big Sam and them, man. I said this. Hey, the best Danish centre-back. Christensen ain't even the best Danish centre-back in West London. That's Joachim. You know what I'm saying? The one who plays for Fulham and that. He wouldn't concede 5 at home. What if, you look, I'm going to have to jog my memory with some 5 tunes. They had some hits, though, back in the day, 5. They did. You remember? Yeah. You don't remember, do you? Do you actually remember? Yeah. 5 had some hits.
Yeah.
You looked at me like I was crazy when I said that.
Nah, I just can't remember anything off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't remember either, but I'm going to pick some up defo and that in it. But high five to all the Chelsea fans in there.
Yeah, Zane, in reply to what you said about this, I think Aguero, for me, can't do anything wrong. Like, honestly, even if he joined Man United, I'd be annoyed. But it's not going to take over what he's done at City.
He's got money in the bank. He's got money in the bank, basically.
Yeah, it's like United fans with Hargreaves. Like, you don't care that he joined to Man City because it was like the end of his career. didn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them
People
things.
forget his input in that great season he had.
Yeah. But
I remember.
he didn't do anything for City that he'd not done for Man United. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so unless Aguero leads you to the title and wins it, like, I doubt he's going to do that. Do you know what I mean? So it wouldn't really matter. I don't think he'd go there anyway, but there's nothing that can overtake
this made me laugh.
what he's done for us.
Hey, you lot keep the jokes rolling in. Let's keep the jokes rolling in. Man said Tuchel's train stopped like 5 times. Mad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Bradley says, can City afford to draw today? I think if we have to choose between this result and against Dortmund, we need to beat Dortmund. So this is why the team is the way it is. Do we want to win today? Yes. Are we expecting the 3 points? Yes, I'd say. That being said, it's one of them, and I think you've got to
welcome him. I got to welcome him. You get me? The AC penitentiary patroller, the king of spin, Blues fans TV's finest. My G, Carefree Lewis. What you telling me, fam? I said nothing to say, Josie.
Nothing to say.
and nothing to say, man. Nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
Nothing to say,
I'm
man.
in big trouble. I'm in big trouble. Yeah. I hear you, fam. It's good,
fucking
man.
spoke. We'd have more success today. Fucking shit show, bro.
Oh, it was great. I did watch some of your watch along in it. On Blues Fans TV. You lot go. Somebody's put in a comment section. It's timestamped it. Yeah. Somebody timestamped. Well, Jan City actually sent me and said you need to go watch this. She timestamped it for me. One of the things.
Sorry.
And then I went to it, clicked on the video. Obviously, liked the video to support and that, and then went straight to the comments. And then I seen people at timestamped it.
Bro. I can't be off.
It was great.
The one game we don't get you on as well and we lose, you're definitely the fucking good luck charm. We need you to support our match still.
I am.
That's like we were United.
I've been waiting for you lot to lose. And the one I don't go on, you concede 5 at home to Big Sam's West Brom.
Oh, that was disgusting.
You called it, though, early kickoff. You said it. You did actually say it, Lewis. You said early kickoff.
West Brom might be the banana slip, but still didn't fucking say 5-2. Like, the Shameless FC the day before, I was not getting gassed for this game by any shot because I fucking knew something like this would happen. Not 5-2, of course. But
no one's expecting 5, innit? You know what I'm saying? And
this was just disgusting.
You know what I mean? And it's mad that the quote that you've used, Mourinho, nothing to say, was in 2015. You know what I'm saying? And that.
Ha! Yeah, you're on your own laughing on this one. I can't lie. Even Yan ain't laughing at this one.
Yan ain't backing me. You know what I'm saying? And that. She's not backing it, yo. She's not backing it.
We better win against Porto, otherwise Friday's
not backing it, yo. I'm running all these 5 jokes and that. You know what I'm saying? And that. She's tearing up over there. You know what I'm saying? 2-0-1. You can't make this up.
Well done. That was a good.
You know what's mad, isn't it? You can see the 5, and you lot play the back 5 as well, innit?
You see what happens when you don't let the Danish Maldini play a full 90 minutes. Here's what it is.
Oh my god.
Fucking
didn't the goal start coming once he came on?
Yeah, as soon as he came on. What was the score when he came on?
I'd like someone to find me an Andreas Christensen mistake from the game, please.
I'm gonna go through the goal. I've been too busy. There's too much of it to go through. That's a lot of footage, fam. That's 5 goals in it.
West Brom did an amazing job of avoiding Christensen the entire game. I'll give him credit for that. Speaking of which, I could do with the 5 minutes. Where's my grind?
That's a loose chin up. My chin up. Take 5 minutes to relax.
Woke up early for this,
God.
you know.
You
early
did
wake up, you know.
Them early Saturday kickoffs where they ruin your weekend.
What score did you? Yeah, serious. What score did you wake up to, man? 5-12. What score was it? I mean, what time was it? You woke up. It was a 12:30 kickoff. What time you wake up, fam?
I saw you try and drop that joke. You thought I ignored it. You waste, man.
Yo, I'm running all these 5 jokes because we play tomorrow with it. So I only might get 24 hours of this shit.
Oh, please. Yeah, I need another club. Fucking Slav's going to be ahead of us in the table by next Friday, you know.
Oh, my God.
Slav's going to be ahead of us. I can't be arsed.
Oh, man. Yo, he's like...
Wait, do you even want... I know you never want City to win or anything, right? But do you even want Leicester to beat City today as a United fan? Because surely that's not good for United.
you hit the nail on the head right there. I was thinking about this before jumping on
shit.
this.
I'm a City fan for this game. I just deeped it.
Yeah, you are, innit? You know what I'm saying in that.
Yeah, because if Leicester win, they go above United, don't they? Not that.
Yeah, they do.
I hope
They
we
do,
win.
yo.
I hope we win. They can win next week.
Someone said they woke up at 11:05, you know. So you lot, conceded 5, playing 5 at the back, and Callum Robson scored 5 goals in the Premier League all season, and all 5 of them were against Chelsea. You can't make this up.
Not even the season, his entire Premier League career. 5 goals in his entire Premier League career. 4 this season, 1 last season. They all came against Charity FC.
Chelsea are the only football club to concede 8 goals against West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League.
Oh, come on, shoot, man.
Oh my God. This is what I live for, people, in it. This is what I live for, yo.
Danish I cannot be arsed. Bro, you have Rob Holding in your squad.
Yo, it was
your best defender is Gabriel.
The Danish lawnmower, Sorry.
You know what's funny though? It was 0-0 when man came on, and then it changed to 5-2.
That's 1-0 to Chelsea.
Oh, was it 1? Oh, it was 1. Right, they were winning.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part is? The first goal was so fugazi as well. It was a free kick, and Pulisic just got. You see Pulisic's injury?
Nah, I didn't see it.
On my life, I am done.
Oh my God!
This man did a warm up before the second half. Yeah, this guy. You know how the players do a little warm up, just jog over the cones and shit. Man jogged over cone 1 and pulled up.
Oh, did he? Oh, Mazo.
Bro,
over cone 1, Mazo.
1 cone, literally like the little jogs around the cones and shit.
He should have.
And he pulled up. He was like, "Nah, I felt something in my hamstring." I was like,
"That's
what?
Why is he jogging over cones? Man should have took 5 minutes to stretch." Mazo, you know what I'm saying?
5 minutes to stretch, yeah.
Oh God, he's just gonna be like this all day now.
Hey, Flawless. What round of the FA Cup were you eliminated in?
The 6th round. That was the 6th. Was it the 5th round? I don't know.
I'm sure it must have been the 5th.
Was it the 5th? I don't know. Quarterfinals, in it. That's what we got eliminated.
Yeah, you've got the 4th round. Then I think.
Yeah, and then it's quarterfinals. Yeah. Ain't no 5th. Someone said man did not reach 5 goals.
Come on, City. You got to score from there. Oh my God, you got to score from there. What?
Man, I said to go on the other side of the room,
Come on, seriously, shoot! Oh my God!
Hi, NB and Zane, you lot better win tonight. On my life, you better win tonight.
Oh my God!
I don't care if you're 1-0 down to Liverpool. I'm gonna take the fucking piss.
Oh my God!
Are you done?
No, I said they did not reach. That is brilliant.
MB, in reply to what you said, do I think he'll take a similar stance? He has said that, you know what, Delap should be in our team. The thing that I would say with Delap is that he can't be our only striker. We can't rely solely on him. So I think we do need to get someone in because we've gone from having 4 strikers. When Aguero came, he was our 4th striker that came in. And now we've got 1.5, which people got offended at. But I said what I said, and I don't think Gabby is a natural striker. I really don't. Not saying he's not good. I think he is quality. But not as a number 9. I think he's just a quality player. So we'll see. Delap, on the other hand, is a striker, and he is very clinical. So I want to see him in the team. Sorry.
No, I just had to go back. This is a golden comment.
That.
No. The cold one. Oh, my
5 more hours about finding team. Can't be arsed.
Oh my god.
Hey, to be fair, give Timo Werner respect. He now has more assists than he has goals.
Give him his props for that still. Yeah. Give him his props for that. Still.
Amazing 1 yard assist to Mason Mount.
Hey, it is what it is.
Quality.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, Jesus. Whew.
You know what? He probably just needs one of them games where he scores like a hat trick, and then he'll be all right. I think he needs confidence in it.
God.
Oh, Timo Werner hat trick, please. I wish.
Oh,
we're trying to get him to score once, let alone 3 times.
Oh my god, how are you gonna box the net from there? Oh my god. Are you watching this game, Flawless? I'm assuming you're not. I know you're not watching it because I can tell.
I was trying to get to it and then the slander banner happy running it. I'm here looking at it. So Costa Pereira scored twice in the 45th minute, of X added on time, 45 and 2 and 45 and 2.
1-0 up in the 45th minute. And by the time it got to 50 minutes in the second half, we'll be 3-1 down. Or something shot. Watch Along caught me on a dirty lack as well. As soon as we got 1-0 up, I was like, yep, game's done. We should see this one out from
here.
We started 10 seconds after that.
Oh my god. What was I going to say? Your numbers would have been through the roof though. I bet your numbers jumped up.
Yeah, because dickhead gooners everywhere. I told you, they're worse than fucking COVID. Everywhere you turn, there's one of these bastards. Numbers did well because gooners were just there dancing all over us.
At least, silver linings in that. You get what I'm saying in that? Silver linings, fam. The numbers would have went up. Subs would have went up. Subs would have went up to your channel. That's good, in it. You know what I'm saying? In that.
I thought you were telling the truth when you said Pulisic was out for 5 weeks. He probably is. He probably is. That's the worst part.
And you lot, make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel. Anyway, it's road to 25k for him in it. So make sure you sub to it.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy, bruv.
Is it not road to 25k for you, fam? It's rolled. Yeah, make sure you lot subscribe. I'm gonna tag him in the title. All jokes aside.
I got that one so late as well.
Yo, I'm all fruit in it. Low hanging, high. I'm gonna keep going in it. Oh my god.
Shameless season is 24/7. It always is.
Isn't it? I've been waiting for this because Lewis, the amount of times Lewis has jumped on, like this dickhead jumped on when we conceded to Dominic Calvert-Lewandowski in the last minute, and he did the Drogba thing. And this guy came on giving it the Drogba shit. Lewis, touching base from Trinidad. Big up everyone to Flawless. Hashtag Ollie out. Movement continues. Big up Ashford. Big up him. Big up Ashford, man. Love to everyone who's locked in. Get the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to Yancy, ENT, and Carefree Lewis as well. MB says, yo, Lewis, I'll be here ready for your slander when we lose. I'll be there. I'll be here 5 on the dot.
It's 6:15, my guy.
Hostile fans.
Oh my god, Vardy just scored.
Yeah, you just saw that too. Offside.
Okay.
What's offside?
I thought then that's too easy, man. Why are you letting him do that?
Right, I think that's it now. I think we
he's well off. I thought, how are they letting him run that fast and do all that?
That's actually true, yeah. West Ham
that's what it is. Some jokes right
themselves. When we go to 6th.
All right, let's hope for a West Ham win and Spurs losing that. If West Ham win tomorrow, Chelsea go down to 5th.
Who do West Ham have, by the way?
Who do they have? I don't know. You lot in the comments, let us know. Oh
Wolves.
My god.
They play Wolves.
Oh, you lot give me joke.
They'll probably win that one.
Nah, he said he don't mean 5 today, bro. He said whenever, what's it called? Whenever you're next on, bro. That's what MB said.
Chelsea went unbeaten to just be close. We aren't closer to Arsenal now. We're further away than we ever was. Yeah. Even if they win.
How many games were you unbeaten in that?
I think it was 14 games, something like that, in all competitions.
Mad. So the 15th game will come to a close. Mad.
Absolute shit.
Absolute
shit.
The way you turned off your camera had me rolling.
My camera hasn't been on. For good reason as well. But for me, I'm rolling this Zubi and I'm forgetting this game happened.
Well, yeah, people. This is
Porto.
Go on. This is actually the Chelsea versus Chelsea. This is the Liverpool. I'm all over the place, yo. Leicester
Looks like our fucking defense.
Yo, my head's gone, yo. I'm finished. Ooh, this isn't, and Yancy just left me to my devices because she knows what I'm like. This is the Leicester City versus Manchester City live watch along, people, on Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I can see some of you are watching via Yancy's Twitter. Make sure you retweet the tweet, like the tweet, make sure you're following her and following the Sarcasm City Twitter. They're both tagged in the tweet. Let's get the likes up on the video and subscribe to her personal channel, Yancy ENT, as well as Lewis's channel, Carefree Lewis G, because you know. And make sure you go watch the Blues Fans TV. Watch along of that game, innit? If there's ever a Blues Fans TV watch along to watch, is that one. I'm telling you. So yeah, man, go support.
I've taken one look at the comment section. I already can't be asked.
Woo. Let me change the title now. I'll tag you in the title now. Yeah,
I don't know, but we consistently make Callum Robinson look like a footballer. But we're Charity FC, so it's always going to happen with us.
Yeah, man.
I actually didn't have him ready, you know? I was going to leave it for West Brom.
Yeah.
Like, because I can run it for fucking Sheffield United because McGoldrick's a repeat offender. Yeah. West Brom, I just couldn't really be asked for it.
Yeah.
Callum Robinson just felt like a bit too much because we've got such an easy run of games. I say that we've lost our first out of the easy run 5-2, but we still should be getting through.
I hear that, but silver linings though. Not only are West Brom going to get relegated and that, Watford will come up and take their place. You know what I'm saying? And then you like that type of rivalry. Watford ain't London, but they're close to it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Watford
my second team right
so
there.
Long, I don't even classify that as a London away day.
No, it's not a London away day because it's outside of London. But what I'm saying is that it's anyway, still. I know you want that type of thing.
Where's Bournemouth in the Championship table?
Where are Bournemouth? I'm not sure.
If these bastards get relegated and Bournemouth come up, there's no difference.
Because Bournemouth moved to you lot, innit? Beating you lot 4-0 and that.
Worst judge against us out of any team in the Premier League. Every year they consistently fuck us over. 1 year or the other. They're seventh. Cool.
Nah, they're
probably
sixth.
Won't make it.
Love to Mimi. She says they're sixth. Bournemouth for 6.
Oh, I'm looking at the table now.
Oh, is it 7th? All right, stand corrected.
Yeah, 7th, 6th. It don't mean any difference other than the playoff. But even they didn't make the playoff, I hope they get knocked out.
Oh yeah, Bournemouth. I'm hoping to see Bournemouth get up, and that's why I want Watford to jump up. Definitely, Watford to get automatic promoted, and then Bournemouth to come up just to see. I can join the Blues Fans TV watch alongs in it when you lot play Bournemouth and that. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff.
Oh, I cannot be.
My head hurts, man.
12:30 kickoff for this.
Mazza. So Mazza, yo.
If it's a 5:30 kickoff, I'd probably be less pissed off about it. I'd be fuming, but not this
if it was a 5:30 kickoff, yeah.
Man, I woke up for this. I forced myself up at an unimaginable time, like 11:30. Who wakes up at that fucking time? I don't. And these 5-2 to West Brom. They're gonna go down.
5-2, you know, Mazza.
Yeah,
that's a Mazza.
It's a howler. We've probably kick-started their relegations fight.
Yeah, you definitely have.
Same way we did to West Ham last season.
You definitely have.
You need a couple points and you're in a bad run. Come to Chelsea. Yeah, don't worry, we always got you.
Come to Chelsea.
We'll never let you down.
Saeed's calling him Tuchel Van Gaal and that. What's your response to that?
Tuchel Van Gaal, brother. Do you rate your manager?
Ask him. Hey, Saeed, there's a link here if you want it, fam. You already know.
Yeah, Saeed, jump on because I know it's Tuchel Van Gaal and that, but you'd still be on your knees for this man over anything Ole's giving you. And Flawless, you can back me on that too. You ain't exempt.
Yeah, hey, that's between you two, and I plead the fifth.
I agree, Lewis.
Thank you. I got Jan on my side at least.
Like I said, I plead the fifth in it. You know what I'm saying? And that was accidental. I didn't even plan that one, yo. I didn't even plan that one. Yo. That is brilliant. That's genius. That's how genius I am. You know what I'm saying? I accidentally did that. No, I'm not still drunk. I've just been waiting to get Lewis like this for so long. That's what it is. I've just been waiting.
This one's proper throwing me off, you know.
It really has. This guy won't even turn on his camera, you know.
It's West
Man,
Brom,
boy,
bro.
his camera. Oh, you in this? Yo, you're in the protest thing. All right, cool, man. Be safe out there, man, as well, man. I seen you on the Instagram live. Be safe out there. I don't know what the protest is over. Just be safe, fam. Man, Zane saying Tuchel's bus has truly pulled up. His bus had 5 magic wheels. Yeah, man. Yeah, me. Make sure you lot subscribe to Saeed TV also, innit? But yeah, that plead the fifth thing. Like, I did that by accident, innit? Like, I wasn't even running bants. You know what I'm saying? But it worked. It worked, innit? You know when just everything's on your side, you get me, with the jokes. That's one of them, innit?
Yeah, it ain't been on my side today. I know that.
I know, yeah. I was saying, how'd you let Big Sam come out of retirement and win by 5 goals? The man was managing a pub a couple of months ago.
Do you want to know what the worst part is, right? I was seeing the camera cut to Sam Allardyce all game. Not once was this guy off the dugout.
Yeah, man was just coaching.
The entire game, just coaching on the dugout.
Yeah, man was just
not
relaxed.
Even smiling. He looked like he was daydreaming, like he was hungover, just like I was.
Yeah, he's calm.
He didn't give a shit, and we just gave him the match on a platter.
Literally, serious, man, on a platter, fam. You get me that food, a 5-star dish. You get what I'm saying? That's what you.
You know, there's been one shot on target the whole game so far, in the whole 45 minutes.
Oh, is it? Oh,
my God, yo. And it's from City as well.
Oh, we're gonna get to the game, people, in it. Yo, Zane saying what a morning this has turned out to. This is great, man. This is great.
What morning?
Yeah, man. The afternoon. Ironically, what it is 6:25 right now. But go on, Zane is an Arsenal fan. You know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, where is he from? If this,
I'm not sure. No, he's in England. He's in England. I think he's talking about the actual game.
MB said, I told you not to sleep on Big Sam. I said this game was going to be the banana slip.
You did say that, actually. You did say that.
Times through the week. Don't sleep on West Brom. Don't sleep on Sam Allardyce going away to a Big 6 club. With that in mind, 5-2 is still criminal. But I still said, don't slip on this sort of game because I could see us flopping this.
It's a mazza, innit?
2 weeks without international football, and they have no players going on international duty.
Like I said, man, they're going to get... The thing is, the West Brom, in your defense, like, the only saving grace is they are going to get promoted. And I was talking about Watford, and guess how many wins of promotion they are, Lewis?
How much?
5.
Are they?
Yeah. They are. If they win their next 5
games. The time to think of that as well. I cannot be asked. Wait, how many games? Just 44. Yeah, you're actually correct. It is 5 games.
I know, I'm right. Oh, my God. Oh,
mate. And Norwich up as well. We'll take Norwich. Fine. I don't mind Norwich.
Love to be me. Love every time. Oh, 5 it is to get me. Watford need 5 to...
Fucking 5-2, bro.
5-2, yo. Home to West Brom. Big Sam's West Brom. Oh.
Defensive-minded Big Sam bagged 5 at our ground.
5, and with Chelsea playing 5 at the back. You know what I'm saying? You kind of love to see it.
And I heard you really copied everything we did and just played off to perfection. We couldn't even counter well.
Facts. And I heard Jorginho had a terrible game as well. Mad.
Yeah, he had the howler today.
Yeah.
Hasn't played in 3 weeks, so I kind of understand it. But if there was one game to play Gilmore in, this probably could have been it.
Yeah, man, it's mad. And you know how many goals West Brom have now scored this season in the Premier League?
I know it's not 5.
Yeah, 25.
25. That's over a fifth of our goals.
Over a fifth. Over a fifth. Oh, they've scored 8 against you.
That's ridiculous. 11 goals they've scored against us this season.
Oh my
God. Not 11. 8. My bad.
8, yo. 8, man.
Dreadful.
Is Jorginho Brazilian?
No, Jorginho's Brazilian.
Yeah, but he plays for Italy, isn't it? Yeah, he plays for Italy, though.
I didn't even know he was Brazilian.
Hey, Sakib, you should have lied and just said 35%, but I get what you're saying and that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm finished. I am done in it. You know what I'm saying? Some jokes just write themselves. Some jokes just write.
My life, we have to beat Porto. For the sake of Shameless FC, we have to be.
Yeah, he's doing it. You know what I'm saying in that.
Or I need someone to drop a hat. It's just you and Arsenal left in Europe as well.
Oh my God.
It just reeks.
Oh, 5-2 at home, you know.
I'm not even laughing at Chelsea. We've got to play Chelsea soon. You will not find me anywhere laughing at Chelsea.
Oh my! Nah, I'm getting this in now because I know we play Brighton tomorrow, and time is short. You know what I'm saying? We could get beat by Brighton tomorrow, so I'm getting all my jokes in now. All these 5 jokes are running. You know what I'm saying?
I really hope Brighton pulls something, but their finishing's probably worse than ours is.
They won't score 5. That is a fact.
Yeah, Sakib, but it's all right though, isn't it? Yeah, Sakib, you should have said it in it. It's all right. Don't worry about it. We're gonna let this run. I'm trying to pull all 5 jokes. Hey, anyone want to DM me any, message me any? They running in it. Bad or good, low hanging fruit, high fruit, medium on the floor. Yeah, 5-2.
This game better liven up in the second half because I'll be asleep at the end of the stream.
Yo, how many likes we on people as well? Let me double check. Let me see how many likes we're on. Let's get the likes up on the video, people. I've tagged Lewis's channel in there as well, so make sure you subscribe to his channel. Like I said, he's on 22k, road to 25k for him, so sub to his channel, people, please. Yan City is road to what? 500 subscribers for you, isn't it?
Don't even know. Probably.
Yeah, it's road to 500 for you. Oh, we're on 29. Okay, get us there. Nippon, there's no Q&A tonight. Q&As are Sundays and Wednesdays. So I will reach out to you. That's for all the members, anyone who's watching. I'll be reaching out to you all during this month since it's a new month. I will be.
What is tonight? Just the watch-alongs?
Just the watch-along and then Sarcasm City podcast at 11. So immediately after this at 20 to 8, we've got Arsenal, Liverpool. And then after that at 11 p.m. is the Sarcasm City podcast.
What are you chatting about on the Sarcasm City?
Quavo and Saweetie in the lift. That's all I've got at the minute. I need to talk to them lot and see what's what. But that's all we've got at the moment in time. We're probably, as Tox would say, spin the block on the Derek Jackson thing. So we'll probably speak on that again. That's all I know. Yeah. Right, I think I've got everything out of my system. We can get to the game now still.
It's not come back on yet. Starting again now.
Result. I haven't had a
show you out. Yeah, man, like I say, in it, take 1 minute, take 5, do what you gotta do, fam. It's calm, innit?
I'm billing my zoot. That's what I'm doing.
It's all right.
I can just forget this game happened.
Daddy, I 100% agree with you. That being said, I think you always need a striker, whether you play with a false 9 or not.
Yes.
I think you do need a striker. And I think letting Aguero go, because that's how it sounds like it's gone, without having anyone else in mind is a bit of a red flag for me. So I'm assuming they're going to get someone. Felix won't happen. He's in a 7-year contract. I think his buyout clause is something like 350 mil. Makes no sense. You might as well go back.
7-year contract.
Wait,
yeah,
7-year contract.
Like that.
And buyout clause is what?
I heard that it's 350.
Mad.
I don't know if that's true, but I know
really overcommitted his entire career to suffer ball.
Yeah.
Mad.
I need to see this contract.
Even though, if we're being honest, João Felix is the perfect pet player. He comes into that City team, it's perfect. But I can't see it. I don't know. Like, I don't think City will spend big. Like I've said this before, as much as I want Haaland, I can't see it. I actually think the people that we've been linked with recently seem more realistic to me. That Andre Silva, he's Portuguese. He's young, but not too young. Because bear in mind, we have got Delap, who is 19. So we don't want someone too young that's like, unless it's Haaland. Because with Haaland, you can't turn down a Haaland. But I think City will want someone in sort of a little bit older than that, but not too old. We don't want another Aguero. So, yeah, I think we'll have to see what happens. I think we got Aguero at 22 years old. I think he was 22, 23 when he came to City. So, yeah, Silva sounds all right. That Martinez from Inter Milan is another one that I could see potentially. But, yeah, if João Felix goes to Man City, you're winning the World Cup.
You lot of jokes, you know.
Do you know what? Like, nah, it's not. Delap is not crap. Delap has got the best record for a youth player, I think, ever in terms of his goals, apparently. And he scored for City already. He scored for our first team already. He's only played one game and he's already scored. So he will be quality. The thing is, we can't rely on just Delap. Like, we need another player too. You know, we've got, because the thing is, like, Man City, what people forget, and this is what I've been arguing with Man City fans about, they forget when we bought Aguero, we had Dzeko, we had Tevez, and we had Balotelli. So we didn't need Aguero. We went and bought Aguero. Aguero won us the league. You know, we had 4 strikers. Now we've got one in Aguero who is injury prone at the end of his career and is leaving at the end of the season. And we've got Gabby, who to me is not an out and out striker. He's not a natural striker. So we've gone from having 4 quality strikers to having 1.5.
Wait, hold up. Who did Lewis just tell to suck out?
No, I'm looking back at. I'm checking Twitter. Someone's just clipped the end of the watch along where I'm just like, big up everyone who's watching, all 1,500 of you, because I know you're all gooners. You all can suck out and shit.
Oh yeah, I did.
Off on Twitter.
Yeah. I need that clip. I need to add that to the Sarcasm City archive. That's great. And that, yeah. You lot can suck out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send that over to you now.
Oh yeah. Send that over to me, man. DM that.
Those words. Arsenal fans can suck out.
Yeah, man.
Canna Devil, it's his son. It's Rory Delap's son, but he's a striker. He's really, really good. He's really clinical. Good. Yeah.
So he's better than his dad then? Yeah.
Okay. He's a clinical striker. Like, his goals are unreal. Like, he has more goals than he has games, put it that way. But obviously he's playing in Premier League too, so it's not we're not able to judge it. But when he did play for City, he scored and he was clinical and it was good goals. So I don't know. But City fans, the thing is with City fans is, like, a lot of our fans, they want this, you know, this dream of a kid like Foden, where they come through and they play and this and that and the other. But the thing is, Foden isn't going to be that good. I'm not saying he's not good, but he isn't going to be that good if he's not playing alongside David Silva every day, if he's not playing along these players. So as much as you might think, oh yeah, this player's a great talent, I want him to learn from the best. If we can get someone in, like an Aguero, that can come in alongside Delap is going to be better than he's going to be if he just comes into the squad now and he's not really got anyone to learn from. So I think it's one of them. I think I would definitely keep him. I would definitely promote him to the first team, but I wouldn't have him as my only option. Because if he gets injured, we're back to square one. So we definitely need 2 minimum, I'd say, and then Gabby as well. So bring Delap up, have Gabby, and then get someone else in. I think just one person will be fine. Get a replacement for Fernandinho, because we're going to miss him when he leaves. And again, if we get one injury to Rodri, we're finished. So we need to make sure Benjamin Mendy did everything right there.
Yeah, go on, take us through the game. I'm good now.
Yeah, no, they're just City are just attacking, but they're not scoring.
I'm good now.
Oh God, come on, seriously. I can't even laugh at Lewis because we conceded 5 to Leicester last time round. So
yeah, but that was time ago. That was about 5 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's Leicester City.
Yeah, and it was. When was it?
This is West Brom. Leicester City are third in the league. Like, West Brom are third from bottom. Huge difference.
They're actually second from bottom, fam.
I can't be arsed.
Yeah,
can't be arsed.
There's only Sheffield below them.
They ain't even 18th. They're 19th.
Yeah.
They're 19th, fam. That's what they are.
They're 10 points off the drop. Well, they're 7 points off the drop now, but they were 10
my God,
points
you can't put that in the net. You have to put that in the net. Seriously. Seriously. Oh my God. I know it's Rodri, but you've got to put that in. Oh, okay. Fair enough. He didn't get there. I thought he got there.
You thought he got there, and fair enough.
No, he didn't. He didn't really get there. He came off his dick. Oh man!
All right, you definitely get clipped
his knees going in.
The way he said that, the way he came off his dick. You know what I'm saying? Just emphasize that and that. Like, all right, okay, all right. You're a joker, you know. Man, It's just Lewis's voice, man. Sounds broken now. 5 levels down before he was. Arsenal fans are Egypt, you know. I swear to God, they're shameless in that.
I'd hope that it's bigger than 5 inches, but I get the joke.
I said 5 levels down before he was. I can't be asked.
Before he was 5. I didn't clock the rest of it.
Woo, 55
man.
though. That's the same amount of workers you sacked during the pandemic.
Kelechi's tearing us apart, man. This guy is so good. Good.
Actually, no, 56. I forgot about Venezuela.
Jesus. Kelechi. Ooh, took out. Oh my God. To be fair, Ruben Diaz is sensational, man. Ruben Diaz is so good. Jesus. Oh, now you want Liverpool to win? Surely not, though. Aren't Liverpool like? Where are Liverpool? How many points are Liverpool behind?
They're like 5 points behind or something. How many points are Liverpool behind you lot, fam? Lewis.
Behind us?
Yeah.
Let's get the ball up the pitch.
Liverpool are. Here it is. 5 points behind us. Oh, that's I just realized that becomes 2 points if we lose. I mean, if they win.
Oh, they're
Well,
legit 5 points behind you, you know.
Oh, that's poor.
Oh, shame. 5 points behind. Oh,
It
God.
really is.
I
I
cannot
can't get
be
enough.
arsed.
I can't get enough, yo.
So you want a draw then, surely?
Oh.
We can take an Arsenal win. They can't do shit. I don't care. We can have the Arsenal win. It'll be better for us.
Go on.
Wait, with the game in hand. Oh no, that's tonight. Okay. Cool.
Yes, today's game.
Uh,
This is that sort of the game where it goes a bit sketchy and people start making mistakes. So this is where the goal will be scored. Which way it'll be, who knows?
Hey, you lot get the likes up on the video as well, because I can see here we're at 31 likes, 32. So girls to 40, man. Girls to 40 likes. How you doing, Lewis? You good, fam?
Just getting through the day. Nearly.
Man City's kit. I don't like the kit. It looks better on the players than it looks. Like I wouldn't personally buy it. It's paisley. It's all our kits are Manchester themed. I'm not quite sure what the paisley is about, but it is Manchester themed.
The blue's all right. The problem is that badge. That's the issue on every Manchester
No, I
City
don't like
kit.
the blue kit either.
Yeah, the blue kit's all right.
It's mosaic, but I don't like it.
You know, I'm just making sure my Don is good. That's my guy, innit? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just making sure he's good. And if he needs to take time out, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, Pep.
Roll 2-2 zoots. You know what I'm saying?
Bring on Phil Foden or something.
Yeah,
Take 5 he can. You know what I'm saying?
Ha. That's poor. That is
I know
poor.
it's very poor in it. A bit like Chelsea's defense today, in it. But hey, we move, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like, performance is all right, and I'm wearing blue. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. We move, fam. Right, literally, people. I'm just about to. I don't even know if he's still going. Actually, let me check. I was gonna jump on Aaron's stream. I know he's doing a watch along. Let me check if he's still live and pass through there.
Oh, come on. He obviously misses this because that's what the thing is about. No. Oh my God, I can't even say.
Right, people. Yeah, I am going to head over there. Literally just going over. Say bless to Aaron troll Statman about his dead guy, Julian, in it. So I'll be back. What time is it? Right, just gone 22. So I'll be back about. Catch you shortly.
Go on, say it. Say you'll be back in 5 minutes or some shit.
Nah, I was gonna say I'll be back at 5-2 in it.
Yeah. Wait, where you headed?
Literally just headed to Aaron's stream in it just to say bless troll Statman because he tried to get at me about Poch. So I'm literally, I don't know what the Leipzig score is, so I'm gonna go over there and find out, and then I'll be coming straight back. I'm literally just got a troll in it. Been here trolling you. You know what I'm saying, when I go to Aaron's stream, troll Statman, say bless, and then jump straight back. And then let you actually get Yan City talk about the football, and I can get the rest of these 5 jokes out of my system. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is. Whew. Right, Lionel Messi, why you on my case, fam? You know what I'm saying? What's up? You a Chelsea fan? If you're a Chelsea fan, why is Lionel Messi your name? Are you a Chelsea fan?
The bridge, maybe.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Messi, come join us. Fuck it.
Is it? Yeah, man, Trollum vibes.
Getting injury prone as fuck. So
It
might
is.
as well.
Oh,
Is
come
what it
on,
is.
come on. You got to get there.
And Lionel Messi.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Cool.
Come on,
I don't
Aguero.
know. Hey, Lionel, who'd you support in that? I feel like blocking you just because, you know what I'm saying, and that. I should just mute you for 5 minutes. Are you serious? Who'd you support?
Ravi, he might have to cheer me up at the end of this game.
Wow, you man are like 25 points clear or something like that. What's the issue?
We're not that far clear.
How come? It's double figures, isn't it? Is it not 15 points? 17?
No, it's 14 and you've got a game in hand.
Yeah, because we're really a problem.
Yeah, no, but it's just I want this league wrapped
There's
up
a
as soon as
problem.
possible, innit? We need to win it against bloody Crystal Palace so that I can go and support my team, innit? And sneak into the stadium and shit.
Samazo.
So it is what it is.
Mm.
No, I'm
That's
not
cool,
scared of Man United, Mohammed. I'm not scared of Man
exactly.
United. Come on now,
You acted like it though, innit? We ain't
Leicester are more likely to catch us than you, lot.
Exactly, and we know they're not. So it's a wrap. But you talking about the league's not done. But it is what it is. We move.
Who knows, innit?
Davey Fisher, I think he's on Aaron's stream. He's supposed to be. Whether he's on there or not, I don't know. I've not checked it. I'm gonna just go check in and that. But you lot, make sure you get the likes up. The video. I'll be back shortly. Like I said, it's 1:45, so I will be back at 5:02. Hey, Lewis, chin up, fam. Chin up, yeah.
Yeah, we good.
My G.
I'm just long. This is just long.
Fucking hell.
What did someone say? Where was it? The 2012 Red City kit, is that the red and black stripes? Because I like that one. I think that should be ours next season.
I like the one you had the season afterwards, the burgundy one.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all right, the burgundy one. My favorite kit is but I like black and gold, but I don't think City will have black and gold. If we did win like the Champions League or something, it has to be black and gold, surely.
Yeah, we lucked out with the 12.
Come on, you've got a score there. Oh, this team, man. Just how many misses do you want in one game? Oh my god. Seriously. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Benjamin Mendy. That's my guy. Yeah.
Mendy's got his moment. You love to see it.
I love Mendy.
I'm
so happy.
Mendy, because he's been very in and out of the squad the last few years. Obviously because of injuries and shit, but you still got faith in him.
I think I'm biased. Do you know what? I love Mendy. I loved Mendy from the minute I saw him at when we played against Monaco. That game, I was like, I want him, and we actually brought him. I was like, oh my god! But you know what? He came. He was really good when he first came. People forget it. They say like, oh, he's a flop, blah blah blah. Like, everyone was like, he's a flop. And then like he was actually playing really well for us. And then he got injured and he got that bad ACL injury. And then he's just not been the same since. But he has flashes of it where you see quality. And then the next game he'll be out for like 3 games and then he'll come back in and he'll have a disaster class. And then everyone will say, see, he's shit, he's not good enough. And it's just, I feel sorry for him because he's better than people giving credit for. But that injury knocked him. That's why people that are like, when Van Dijk's back, like, you don't know which Van Dijk you're going to get. You don't know whether you're going to get a Benjamin Mendy, where they're not quite back to their best, or you're going to get a Leroy Sané, who looks like he's all right. So it affects people differently, that injury, innit? So
yeah, because it's mental as well as physical recuperation. Yeah. We've seen that with Hudson-Odoi, Ruben Loftus-Cheek as well. Hudson-Odoi had a partial Achilles tear, and he's only just got back to his best now. Ruben had a full Achilles tear, and I'm still saying he needs another year. He needs another loan for a season before you even think of bringing him back to Chelsea.
Yeah, it affects people differently. I think with Mendy as well. What made it worse is he just came to City. He was just playing well, and then he got injured. So it was very much like, I think if Aguero got that injury, because he's already a legend at Man City and he's already done everything he needs to do, I don't think he's under the pressure that Mendy was under, especially with the price tag as well, because it was always like, oh, he's 50 million, he should be, the best player on the pitch, and it's just like, it's not really happened for him. But I'm happy he scored because the amount of goals that he should score, it's mad. But I don't know. I'm happy that he scored anyway. This game's not over though. If you think it's going to be 1-0, you're going to be mistaken. It's not going to happen.
The game will open up a bit more now.
Yeah. Oh shit. I know. I think Kelechi will score against us. I hope not. I think he will.
That would be an amazing twist of things, but I don't want to see it either. I need a Leicester loss. Everyone around us needs to lose now for me, but I know it's not going to be the case.
Yeah.
One of West Ham or Spurs will win. Can't believe it's a big race for top 4. There's 3 London clubs and Arsenal aren't in it.
Yeah, because people are saying our league's boring, but it's not. It's like, because like obviously, yeah, the title you could argue it's probably done just because even if Man City drop points, Man United will also drop points. It's not like they're going to go unbeaten for the rest of the season. So I think that's pretty much done. But every other position is not guaranteed.
Nah, City's is the only one that's easy to predict.
Yeah.
Like, second might be now because if Man City win, if United win. But if Brighton win, I'm going to be even more fuming that we didn't capitalise on it.
I know, yeah.
We don't win in any scenario in this. It's just, do we get to last another week or not? Oh, my mate, 50 quid if United finish above me too. I can't be arsed.
Oh, God. Oh, Aguero's coming off. Do you know what? I miss him already. He's not even left yet. That's my guy.
He's meant to become in Chelsea afterwards.
I heard that. Do you know what? Like, I don't really want to see him in the Prem because he's so special to Man City. Yeah. That being said, I think it will be like a Lampard thing where even though he came to Man City, he's still a Chelsea legend. So it'll be the same thing. It'll just be the opposite way around.
Oh no, we will be as shameless as you lot were. You think we forgot about you calling Lampard a City legend? We did not forget. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Oh, that was funny. That
we will shamelessly call Aguero a Chelsea legend. As long as you don't do any playing, I don't expect that either. I think we use him the right way, we can get the best out of him if he joins us.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him play every week, but he'd be a good squad option.
Yeah, Aguero is still immense, man. He's just I just think at the moment the way Man City play, it doesn't benefit him as much as it used to. And I think with him being a bit older and stuff, he's just not at his best, if you know what I mean. But I think that's due to being out as well. If he played week in, week out, he'd be all right. It's just because he comes in, then he goes out, then he comes in, then he gets injured, then he goes out. Like, oh my God, Walker, how you try and mess that up so badly?
Oh my days, that cross. I
think you're above me.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm not saying nothing.
Ahead, yeah. Good.
Yeah, what minute are you at?
63, 47.
Okay, yeah, I'm 30 seconds there. Don't worry, I won't say anything about the goals or shit.
Okay. Come on. Like, I want Kelechi to do well every week, apart from when he's playing Man City.
Yeah,
I always root for Kelechi, but come on now, not today.
He won Player of the Month, and I'm not surprised because that's on a voting. That whole Nigerian following on him. Probably City fans would be voting for him too, unless you had someone else up for the award.
I think Mahrez might have been up, but I think
it was Mahrez. It was. Yeah.
Well, our Algerian fan base vote for them anyway. Well, it's not even. I wouldn't even say it's a Man City fan base. It's a Mahrez FC. Mahrez has his own fan base.
Honestly, last season I did a vlog for Man City Chelsea away. Mahrez scored. I got the whole goal on my phone. I just titled it "Mahrez steals the game against us" or some shit. 100K views, all Algerians.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm happy for it, but it's mad. I remember watching Man City Fan TV, and they had to do Mahrez watch every week or something, even when he didn't play because the amount of Algerians are. It's hilarious.
Yeah. If you titled a video something like Mahrez is shit, you would get the most amount of abuse. Like, you'd literally get the most amount of abuse. I might even do a show once called Mahrez is the best player in the world and just see how many people tune in. Because,
why
yeah.
don't we have players like this? Well, to be fair, we got Ziyech, but we still need Ziyech to ball out a bit more.
I think it just depends, like, because I know when we had Sean Gota, there was a lot of Bermudan fans. Because obviously he's from Bermuda. They don't really have footballers there that break out. So with him being the best, he had a lot of fans. I know when we got Thaksin Shinawatra as our owner, we got a lot of Thai fans as well. So, because even Sun Jahai, or Jahai Sun, whichever way you want to say it, when we had him, we had a lot of Chinese fans. And even Jackie Chan was saying that he supported Man City. And that was before we got big, you know what I mean? Because obviously because of him.
Yeah, but it probably would have felt a lot more in to support City in that time, because it's like Manchester United, who are known as like the fucking massive club in Manchester.
Yeah.
And you guys, who's more like the fans' favourite.
Yeah.
Oh, Madison's back from injury. Fair enough.
Yes, yeah. Oh, this game needs to just blow the final whistle. I don't like these games. They're too end to end for my liking.
How couldn't the West Brom game have been like this? I thought that game was going to be so boring, and I was just ready for it.
See, I told you, man, innit? I'll be back 5-2. You got me right on the dot. You know what I'm saying?
Ha! You did that on purpose. I bet you jumped off like 5 minutes
minutes?
earlier and thought, let me get a drink or some shit. I know you did.
I literally just
sat there waiting.
I literally just jumped off Aaron's stream because I was trolling Statman about Julian. I was like, shit, it's nearly 5-2 in it. So I got to get back on my stream to run that joke. You know what I'm saying? So I hopped off there quick just to run it. You know what I'm saying? We out here, people. These jokes, hey, I'm trolling it. This is Troll City and that. You know what I'm saying? Man's out here because when it's me, nobody don't defend me. So I'm getting everybody. Everybody getting it today and that. What's the score of this game?
It's 1-0 now.
To
Mendy scored.
Cool. Who? Which Mendy?
Benjamin Mendy.
Really? Is he playing? Mad.
Yeah.
I forgot you lot had him. Mad.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so how many points clear with you lot now of the league?
I think it'll be 14, but you'll have 2 games in hand.
Yeah, because we're really a threat. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a threat, but it's one of them things, isn't it? The closer it is, the more stress we have to put on the Prem when we've got other competitions that we need to be looking at.
Look at this, innit? Why, innit?
Like, say for example, the point total goes down to like 6 points, right? Yeah. That means that when we play our next league game, we have to put our strongest team out to win.
Yeah, I get your point.
Whereas if we're 10 points clear and there's 3 games left, Man City can put out literally any team they want because we don't need to win. So
and who do you have on your third to last game of the season?
Yeah, exactly. Chelsea, yeah.
I need you to take that title quickly.
So that's the thing. The thing is, Man City are more than likely going to win the league. So it just makes more sense to get that done and then focus on the other competitions. Because it's like even today, like this lineup's a bit questionable. But it's like you have to put Dortmund as a priority because if we could go to Dortmund and get a result, we might even be able to think about the second leg. Like, okay, well, you know, we'll play a decent team for Leeds and then, you know, make sure we're defensive, you know, for the second leg. Because I'm hoping because City are normally better away in Europe than we are at home, so I'm hoping we can get a good result away so that when we come home, we don't have to stress too much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust Man City to have to win at home. You know, I wouldn't want to have to win because if it's a draw, they probably go through on away goals. So we need to do it. Sorry, I've been ignoring the comments.
It's all right. They used to you ignoring them, and it's cool.
To be honest, Mohammed, if Man City don't win the league from here, that's on Man City.
Yeah, like, something catastrophic will happen.
It's not something like I, as a fan, if I wasn't backing my team from here, I'm not a fan. Like at the end of the day, if they don't win it, this is why I'm not saying like, oh yeah, we're going to win the Champions League because that is nowhere near guaranteed. Whereas the league, it should be. And if we don't win it from here, That's
Right.
serious failings from Man City.
Yeah, for City to lose the league from here, like you'd have to start doing catastrophic shit, like losing like at home to like teams 19th and all them things there. That's what it would take. Yeah, it's a mazel. You know what I'm saying?
AFC, Vardy pretty much always scores against Man City. So it could potentially be a draw. They could even win. I'm hoping not.
Foul?
70 minutes.
Foul. Is that foul?
8:90. We've got 20 minutes left. So yeah, it's not too late. If you think about I mentioned earlier, the Liverpool game, they were like this against Leicester. They were making most of the chances. They had most of the possession, and Leicester just came back in the last sort of 10 minutes and won the game 2-1. So yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. Madison's coming on now. Thankfully, Kelechi's off, so he's not going to be the one that scores. But it's not normally him that's the problem. It's normally Vardy. So yeah, it could well be. I hope not. City just need to get it wrapped up. But I don't want to be losing this game, if we're being honest. Spurs have nothing else to play for apart from the cup, and that's a one-off. That's a one-off game, so there's no guarantee. Yeah, I said this, Canada Devil. I said when we were doing predictions for the league before the start of last season, I was saying if Liverpool get injuries, they'll be in trouble, and it was Man City that got the injuries to our defence, and then what happened. But they have been quite lucky with injuries, and then they've all come at once. So yeah, do you know what? I wouldn't say. I think they are a little bit unlucky with injuries. That being said, you can't blame that because well-run clubs prepare for them sorts of things. That's why you've got teams that have like a Bayern Munich where they've got options for every position. So if they get injuries, they can still compete. And that's what top clubs do. So Liverpool don't really act like a top club in that way because 3 or 4 injuries to their squad, and they're saying we have no chance of competing for trophies. That shouldn't be the case. But who knows? They're still in the Champions League, so they've got a chance. 1 minute. I think the injuries have slowed Aguero down. He should have evolved this game into a poacher, if you ask me. Yeah, I think it would help if they put it on a plate for him. And then he can get his confidence back up, and then he'll be all right. I think he needs that nowadays.
But Ryan, what did I do? What do you mean, for fuck's sake, flawless? What did I do? Oh, we just got a glimpse of Lewis, you get me? 5 seconds in that. What are you saying, fam?
Yeah, I had to hide it, but I can't be arsed.
Yo, turn the camera off, fam.
I can't be fucked for today.
What a goal. Did we score? Oh, we've scored again.
I'm watching it now.
Oh, Raheem? Oh, no. Okay. Who's that? Oh, Gabby. Oh, that's why you said it. Gabby scored. That's what you said. Oh,
yeah, I didn't even want to spoil the goal for you like that, but the comment section got there before I did.
I can't cope.
Yo,
that's one team that ain't capitalized on us losing today, so I'm happy.
City are taking liberties with that. That's a quality goal, and Sterling and Gabby are taking liberties.
Oh, we'd be 3 points off these.
Oh, De Bruyne, what a ball! What a ball!
De Bruyne back in a few minutes.
They taking liberties. All right, no worries, Lewis.
That was a beautiful goal. That De Bruyne, that was beautiful, man. This is what I mean, right? You see a pass like that. Are you watching it? That pass from De Bruyne, right? He doesn't get the assist in that, right?
He made the goal.
Yeah, but he creates the goal, but he doesn't get the assist. Raheem Sterling gets the assist. And then you get people saying, oh, the assists are like this. And that's why people talk about pre-assists. And everyone says, what are you talking about? But they talk about it for that reason, because that goal was created.
Correct.
And let's be honest, if Gabby hits it first time, he gets the assist. But because he passed it to Sterling, who passed it back, they don't get that. Yeah, De Bruyne is unreal, man. If you actually watch De Bruyne, like there's debates that people try and put him in. That you shouldn't be putting that player in a debate with him. Like he's actually clear of a lot of players, if we're being honest. And I hate that word clear, but with him, he actually deserves to be clear. So yeah. Oh, Ferran Torres is coming on. Do you know what's mad? I was watching a program from him today. You know, one of them like quick films that they do with the footballers. And he was like, yeah, he's doing a combined 11. No, I think he's doing a 5-a-side, his 5-a-side. So obviously he's Spanish. So he puts like Casillas in net and all this stuff, right? And he put David Silva in and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, yeah, I remember. I think it was a defender that he put in. I can't remember which defender it was. No, I think it was the reason for him putting Casillas in. I think it was him. He put whoever he put in anyway. And he was like, oh, yeah, he made a tackle in the World Cup when I was a kid. And I'm thinking, like, that's mad because Spain won the World Cup when I was old. Like, he was a kid, as in a small child.
I seen you tweet this, actually.
When that happened. Like, that's mad. It's just because he's only 21, innit? So it's like he would have been a child, do you know what I mean?
Zane said, flawless, who is running the watch along for Arsenal and Liverpool? Cam and Ryan. I'll be on there, though, because they're two teams I hate them both. Jan City will be on. So, yeah, I hate them both in it. So I want them both to lose. So, yeah.
Do you know what, Amira? Amira says Dortmund is not even that dangerous. They just lost today, Jan City, so I believe City will go through. The problem is Dortmund haven't been great in the league, but they've been good in Europe. So the thing is, realistically, when we went out to Spurs, there's no way we should have gone out to Spurs based on the league. But Champions League is just a different kind of thing. So I don't really trust Man City in Europe. I'd love to be able to sit here and be like, yeah, we're going to do that. But it's just like, I just think it's one of them, innit? As Mahrez missed a sitter. Mahrez missed a sitter now, Jesus. Yeah, true. They do concede a lot of goals. That's right. Oh, God, he missed from there. Jeez, that's not like Mahrez.
Don't lay out. Don't try and get me. No, I know you want to slander him. Don't, nah. Don't give us that. We know. See,
I don't slander
Zayn already knows. So
I do not slander Mahrez.
Look, hey, everybody in the comments.
Mahrez.
I rate Mahrez. What do you mean? I rate him higher than you do.
No, you don't.
Of course I do. Yeah, I do.
You
don't rate him at all. You always slandering him.
I slandered Mahrez one time after one poor performance on his performance. I didn't slander him as a player.
Yeah, okay. Yo, you lot in the comments, let us know if she's always on his case.
I'm not always on his case at all. Find me clip videos of me where I'm cussing out Mahrez.
We do 3,500 watch alongs a week. That's a lot of content to go to. Big up Swag King as well. See, he says, yo, Junior Swag King became a member. Love for that. Much appreciated. Yeah. Much appreciated. Love to you. I'm gonna check what level you got to, what level you signed up to. But thank you.
Daniel,
one sec,
everyone.
Jan, see, one sec. If you want to become a member, the link's underneath the video. It's right there in the description, underneath the video on this. So yeah, man, big up Junior Swag King. Go on.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, Daniel, everyone thinks Mahrez is quality. It's just flawless. He's got an agenda because one time he played rubbish against Cheltenham, and I said he should be doing better against Cheltenham. If he should be turning up against Cheltenham, which was true. He should have. Everyone got cussed out that night. It wasn't just him.
Gabby didn't get the cussing out he deserved, considering he missed from 8 yards and hit the post.
Yes, he did. I always cuss out Gabby. Do you not see me after the derby? Don't mean that.
Yeah, because he gave away a penalty.
He gets cussed out.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Me in the comments, no different.
The thing is, right? If he misses a chance like that, I'm not too mad, right? It's when they're poor for the whole game, they're gonna get cussed out in it.
See, Bradley saying I always get the impression that Jan ain't a big fan of Mahrez. Zayn saying you got Mahrez every stream, Jan.
I love every City player. Like there is
apart from Mahrez, is cool, man. We understand,
no,
innit?
You
not let us know in the comments.
Player that I dislike the most. There's one player at City that I'm not gonna lie.
Kyle Walker.
I've always been the biggest fan of. Yeah, Kyle Walker.
And we had Mahrez.
That agenda that I had against Kyle Walker's long gone. I don't care anymore.
Yes, see, look, he's not saying it. Mohammed's saying it. Jan makes you think Mahrez is a Dama Traore. This is big facts. You know what I'm saying?
You're running with that. That's all you've got. I'll let you have it.
She ain't having it, yo. See, the comments say different, and these
you're
people
gonna get me murdered by the Algerian fan club. But it's all right.
We ain't letting no one touch you in that. We ain't letting don't worry about that. We got your back. We ain't letting no one touch you in it. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, like, if I genuinely didn't rate him, then I would be like, okay, fair enough. I don't. You know what I'm like? If I think something, I will say it.
Yeah,
You
and
see
that's
me with
why we know.
Martial. I don't rate Martial.
Yeah.
I will tell you I don't rate him.
Yeah, and we've seen you
Mahrez
with.
isn't in that category. I actually
we've
rate
seen you with.
Mahrez.
And that being said, that ties into our point because we know you're like that. We've seen you do this on Mahrez. It's cool, isn't it? Don't worry about it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? See, man, I call him the Algerian Messi. Yeah, she'll never call him that. Never ever. She wants the real Messi.
Oh,
see, look, that's why she busts a big grin, hella teeth and gums.
Have you seen Mahrez for Algeria?
No, I've never watched. No.
Yeah, he is like the Algerian Messi. I'm not even joking.
He's that star man, though, I'm guessing.
Very good. Yeah, he's the reason why they won the African Cup of Nations.
Yeah. What year was
that? Just before, when he was at City. He was at City. Not sure exactly. 16, 17? Something like that.
I'm saying, nah, Jan, why if he starts Mahrez for, he's never a problem at your club. This is facts.
No.
Jan defo sells Mahrez on career mode on FIFA. Yeah, she defo sells him. First one on the transfer list. First one.
Actually, I played with him in my squad the other day on FIFA. It was a 5-a-side.
I still had Mahrez at FIFA.
In there, so shush. Yeah, I did. Sure. I swear down, I had Mahrez in there. Okay. But yeah, no, I didn't. I don't start at Mahrez. I complained after the Cheltenham game that Mahrez was trying to do stepovers against Cheltenham and was failing. And I had a bit of a rant about the team, including Mahrez, and they jumped
Maddison
on it.
Hey, sorry to cut you off. Maddison and Fernandinho getting into it there. You see that? That's why did Fernandinho just clap him like that?
What did he do?
He just kicked him from behind. The ball's going. He just tricked him. Just came through the back and just tricked him up. He got booked for it. No reason whatsoever. And then they had words. Oh, MB, my bad if I missed your comment. My apologies.
No, I'm shit at FIFA. I'm so
she's terrible.
Shit. I'm dead. Like, anyone is beating me. Anyone is beating me. You know what? I can defend, but I can't shoot. So it's either 0-0 or I get beat. Like 1-0 or something like that.
What comment did I miss of yours, MB Raya again? My apologies.
I think I missed it. How far ahead are you?
I'm on 82-11. Where are you at?
You're behind me. I missed it.
All right, cool.
I missed it.
Ooh, good strike there by Maddison. Unlucky that.
Anyway, stop slandering my name because
you're slandering your name. You the guy. You're the guy. Sorry, you're the woman, should I say, who be dissing Mahrez, isn't it? So Flawless and Lewis, do you guys play FIFA? I don't. Lewis does. Yes, Lewis definitely does. Yeah.
Do you know what? This is actually what I said at the time. I think Mahrez is like literally one of our best players in terms of how good he is. That being said, in the system, and this is another point that I made and got turned into you slandering him, we don't get the best out of Mahrez in our system because of how we play. So it's one of them things. It's could Mahrez move somewhere else and be one of the best in the world? Yeah, probably, because he's got that talent. His first touch is unreal. No one has a first touch in our squad like Mahrez. It is, or not even his first touch. Like when he brings it down, stuff like that. It's unreal.
I said Lewis definitely in Marvin's room. Poor guy. Yeah, Lewis is going through it. And Lewis is definitely going through it. I love Jan, one of my favorite female football fans. Realist facts. That's big facts, though. That's big facts. Give her flowers and that. That's big facts. That's why she's on here and that. If she didn't know stuff, that's why.
I'm not even like. I don't play on beginner there. Don't normally play. Do I play FIFA like Ollie?
She's trash, people. No, I'm telling you. She's trash.
I'm better at
what level do you play on?
I don't know. Well, I don't even know what's
don't play on world class. Look at her
world class, innit?
Hella lying and that. She's lying.
I used to play FIFA, and I didn't play it on beginner, and I used to do career mode.
She definitely played on amateur. Played on amateur. I'm telling you.
Play on amateur at all.
What level did you play on?
But the thing is, when I play it at work with another kid in it, so I don't know what the settings are.
Oh no! If you're playing against someone else, then you're playing them. We're talking about who they play against the computer. That's what we're talking about.
Oh no, I've not done that.
Oh right,
I play it with the kids at work in it.
Yeah, the youths them. I hear that. Oh yeah, MB, we'll get to this. I was saying to my guy, me and Zayn will be on it to play you and Stro and them in a game of footy. Where do we apply it? Message Stro. Either DM him on Twitter or message him on Instagram. DM him.
Yeah, let me join your team, MB.
Yeah, MB, if you are losing that, get her in it. You know what I'm saying? We ballers anyway.
Oh, the squad. Oh no, they didn't.
Ooh, that's a nice play. That.
If they what's it called? If you want to lose, get flawless, isn't it?
Imagine go look at the tweets that I was getting yesterday, innit? Go look at the tweets from Saeed, Tux, Aaron, Zek. Just go with Stroll. No, but look at what he was said in a response, because he's seen me play football before. Tux wasn't there, but go look at the tweets and that. And that's me a year off my couch, off this chair. Imagine when I get fit. Are you crazy? You crazy. That's Aaron, innit? Go, you lot, Aaron's in a watch along. Go ask him now, innit? Oh, what's flawless like playing ball?
He's not going to say he's dead baller, reminding me of Fred, gave me Fred vibes.
If I was dead, yeah, but he'd just go ask him, innit? He'd just be like, if I was dead, he'd just be like, yeah, he's okay. Go ask him, innit?
PlayStation over Xbox, fam. I've got a PS4. No one wants to buy me a PS5.
Buy yourself a PS5, innit?
Nah. I'm trying to save some money in it.
There you go, then. Where we at? 4 minutes left. Hey, you lot get the likes up on the video also. We're only on face. Oh, actually, we're on 44 likes according to mine. Girls 250 before the game's out. Because we got 4 minutes plus added time. So get the likes up to 50. Girls to 50 likes.
Yeah. We're gonna do like a review just after the game.
Oh yeah, Galdem City.
Yeah.
I'll leave you lot in the capable hands with Yan City, talking all things Manchester City and that.
Yeah, no, I use my PlayStation for it every day. I use it for
like an entertainment hub.
I use it for Netflix, innit, and everything. I don't have a TV in it. I just have my PlayStation 4. Now I could have got a PS5 the other day. They were selling them, but
how much for?
I think it was at Game, so the usual.
Okay.
$5.50, whatever it is.
I hear that. And I have no idea because I don't play FIFA no more. I don't play FIFA. I used to be a heavy gamer, but I stopped.
Foden's coming on.
I stopped, so I have no idea.
Do you know what? I used to have FIFA in it. I used to buy FIFA, and then I stopped buying it. I think the last one that I bought was FIFA.
You good, Lewis?
19, I think.
Yeah, we good.
Oh, De Bruyne is coming off good because he needs resting, man. Because if we're going to beat Dortmund, it's going to have to be him. Oh my God, I'm nervous for this Champions League game in advance, man.
Ooh, the watch along for that. You doing a watch along for that?
What?
No, I was talking to Yan City, Lewis.
What day is it?
It is. I think it's Tuesday. Let me check.
Oh, fuck. I put myself on shift.
Cool.
Is not going to work. No, cool. I'm still doing the watch along because if they think I'm doing any work within them 2.5 hours, then they're crazy.
Oh, I'm having a look. Wait. Yes, you lot are Tuesday. Yes.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Lewis, are you lot Wednesday?
Yeah, we're Wednesday.
Okay. Hey, and salute to Junior Swag King. I just seen he became a soldier in that. So salute to you. Big up. I'm going to, like I said, start reaching out as part of the perks. Anyone who's a soldier or general of the team on the channel, I'll start reaching out to you this month in regards to perks. So that's like Q&As, show of your choice, etc., all that type of stuff. I'll start reaching out to you lot. What you choosing at over there?
No, he said Lewis contemplating life.
See how she's laughing at you, Lewis. Look how she's laughing at you, Lewis, isn't it?
That is funny.
Notice that, Lewis. Yeah?
Like, everyone's jumping on me right now.
Yeah, man, you're getting rushed.
I'm not jumping on him.
Because look, you just rushed him right there as soon as he came in. Bam, bam. I didn't even see that comment. And that's just rushing him. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hide it.
Shut up, man.
It's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously. Why are you on the stream?
Hey, less of that. You know what I'm saying? Less of that. And you lot subscribe to the channel. It is rolled to 2,500 subscribers as well. So get us to that and hit the notification bell when you do. And after that, it's rolled to 3K.
People in the comments are slandering him more than me.
Doesn't mean you're not. You're just not as much.
No, I'm not sat here saying, "Oh, it's 5-2."
Yeah, man. We here for Lewis and that. That said, Lewis is on stressful mania mode right now. I can see it. Stressful mania. That's good.
Oh, even the Zoot didn't help, bro. I can't be
Imagine even the suit. You know what's funny? This is people because the first time and the only time I've met Lewis when we first met each other, he was this pissed after a Chelsea result also, and I was busting up at him then. You know what I'm saying? Who did you lose to that day? Was it Leeds?
Nah, wouldn't have been Leeds.
Who was it? It was a 3-0 against somebody though you lost to, and I was dying.
Probably City. It was
Nah, it wasn't. It was a lower team. It wasn't City or Arsenal because it was a team he wasn't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. I cannot remember. That's when
Everton. Probably City or Leicester or Arsenal.
Yeah. That's when Cupcake Gate happened and that. You know what I'm saying? You lot go check out the Sarcasm City episode of that because that was a Mazda still. MB says, yeah, Cupcake Gate, man, when someone ate the birthday girl's cupcake.
Oh, mate. Oh, Sheffield United, that was it.
Yeah, Bradley said Sheffield United. Yeah. Lewis was big pissed. And that was funny then. My birthday is in 2 days, man. Flawless Big 24 and that soon join the membership. Yeah, man, big up NB, man. Happy birthday, man. Early happy birthday. Just join the membership when you can. I love for all the work you do on the channel as well. One of the GOAT mods. Appreciate it.
Got his birthday on a bank holiday Monday, you know. Oh, God. Come on, City. It's got like a minute and a half left, guys.
Yeah, this is done.
Do you know what? Like, Leicester were trying to make history today because if they beat us home and away, it's the first time they've ever done it. Even though I'm sure they beat us home and away that season when they won the league. They must have drawn. One.
I think they drew the home game. They beat you away because that's when Lewis Vardy did the free.
Yeah, Mahrez mashed us up, man, differently in both times. That's what I'm saying. When City get mashed up by teams, they want to buy the players, man. We'll see what happens with Dortmund.
I'm watching that closely, but yeah, so there will be a watch along for that as well, people. But like I said, there's an upcoming live stream section. So you see all the upcoming live streams. I'll be updating it tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. But obviously today, after this, you're going to get the Arsenal versus Liverpool watch along. And then the Sarcasm City podcast at 11 p.m. UK time. We're just doing all current affairs. And then the Sunday, you've got the United versus Brighton live watch along. And then after that, the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A is a late one. I think it's going to be like 1 a.m. So it's going to be a late one.
Bradley.
Yeah, full
that's
time.
Because your fans would rather troll me than look at their own club, innit? Well, it's cool.
Right, full time. We done. We out, people. All right. Love to everyone who's locked. Yan City. This is basically now going to become a Giardam City podcast episode. So I'm a dip. Lewis, you're welcome to stay. We know you get me. You need assistance. So if you want to stay, feel free.
I'll be back
I'm gonna leave.
Watch along.
Yeah. I'm defo in there for that. That's gonna be the two teams I hate the most. Oh, I'm there for that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, it's now basically Giardam City episode. So you lot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick match preview. Review. Even.
Should do a recap. Make sure you preview the Dortmund game as well, and then answer these lots of questions.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Love to you lot. Big up to Yan City. Big up to you, Lewis, for joining through. You already know. Respect, fam. Yeah.
All right, in a bit, guys. Yeah, bless.
Later. Yeah. So it is what it is. And in terms of, I don't really care, Mohammed. Like at the end of the day, there's no difference between white people money and brown people money. If we're being 100% honest, that's why America go to war so much for oil. So yeah, it's coming from the same pot. Man United and Man City's money. You just don't want to admit it. So it is what it is. You know, people make their monies in different ways. As long as it's not illegal, it's fine. But yeah, we're going to do an Arsenal watch along, which is coming later. Rose is going to jump on shortly. So you'll see her. But yeah, a decent win from Man City. Clean sheet away from home. Slightly changed squad, I'd say. Slightly weaker than a lot of City fans wanted to see, but still a quality squad. I've said it plenty of times. I love the fact that at the moment Man City have two decent squads. Like, it's not like it used to be where we had one fantastic squad And then, well, one fantastic team, I should say. And then the bench was like, okay, City have built this. People talk about we spent this amount of money. That's why we spent that amount of money. We spent money to build 2 decent teams that can play, or a full squad of players. So, yeah, that's what we've got. And that's basically what we have been building. And I think it's paying off a little bit now. So this is why money arguments to me don't really mean much, because spending money is one thing, spending it well is another. And, Man United, for example, has spent similar money to Man City, and they don't have these 2 strong teams. They have 1 strong team and an okay bench. Do you know what I mean? So if you think of it like that, it's City have done decent business. So, yeah, Junior Swag King, yet another clean sheet for Edison. Yeah, it's nice to see it. I hope he gets the Golden Glove. I think he will. I think he's 3 or 4 above Martinez now. So, yeah, it just depends. Yeah, America could never. They could never. Yeah, my birthday is on bank holiday, but I'm buying treats for it from now, innit? You know what? Treat yourself. Life is way too short. Big up to Bradley, my favourite Man City fan. He's always on point. Sorry, Man United fan, I meant to say. Sorry. City's second team probably wins the league or gets top 4 at least. Probably. This is without De Bruyne, maybe. That's probably our second team right now. De Bruyne, Rodri, Edison, obviously, Diaz. The rest of the team are probably our second. So just says it all, really. Miss 2008. Yeah, that's a long time ago. We still beat you. Are you a United fan? Yeah, I don't. Do you know what? Like, Man United will always beat us. Like, it's never. When Man City was shit, like I remember we were proper shit, and I used to go to school thinking we're going to get slaughtered. And we could always beat Man United from time to time. It happens. It's a derby. Form goes out the window. It's one of them things. It's just like derby day is derby day, innit? I think that Man United team, if you're a different team, in terms of if you're like Leicester or you're like a Wolves or something like that with that exact same team, you don't beat Man City. It's derby days is different. Bradley, we spent 1 billion post-Ferguson to not even challenge for a single league title. Pathetic. Exactly. And this is why when people come on here and talk about money, there's context to it, innit? We've spent 1 billion to challenge for the league every single season and finish in the top 4 every single season and challenge for all 4 trophies every single season. And Man United has spent almost the same, if not the same, to be quite far behind that. So that's just how you've got to think of it. Who wants to donate? The thing is, Arsenal have money. Look at how rich you are. You have money. It's just American owners do not like spending money on the club. They like spending money on themselves, which is different. Edison is the best keeper in the Prem and has been for a while. I agree with that. There was a lot of people last season. Alisson's clear and all this stuff. But this season, I think we've just shown why he's won the Golden Glove for the past few seasons now. What does beating City mean when we're languishing in mediocrity and City win it all? You know what? When I was a kid, I used to celebrate beating Man United because that's all we had. And I used to celebrate it. And everyone used to laugh and say, oh, why are you celebrating that? You're like 14th in the league. We're going to win the league. Blah, blah, blah. We're in the Champions League. You'll never be in that and all this crap. So, yeah, it's just kind of the shoes turned. City spend wisely. United spent recklessly. I think as well, like you're in a similar position to where we were, where it's easier to attract a player when you're in a position to win. So it's easier to say to someone like a Ruben Diaz, come join Man City, we want to win the league again. Because he can see the vision. He can come and think, yeah, I could go there and win. Whereas Man United right now, I'm not saying you can't get there, but right now, it doesn't look like Man United are going to just win the league with one player. It looks like you'd need a lot more. So yeah, I think obviously we'll have to see what happens. City never turn up in the Manchester derby. I'm always worried before the game, but by half-time, I'm confident we can get a result. We do turn up in the Manchester derby. I think we turn up when it matters most. Away, I'd say we were the better team, but we weren't great. At that time in the season, we weren't clinical. We were struggling to score. And yeah, I think it was one of them where we didn't play that well. I don't think we played well enough. It didn't feel like a derby. They didn't really turn up. Man United didn't really turn up. And it was just a shit show of cancelling each other out. The second game, Man City, I think when you're chasing the game the whole game, it's always going to be harder. And I think if we don't give away that penalty so early, maybe that game's different. But once you go 1-0 down in a derby, you're always under way more pressure. And that's why if you notice derbies, they're not usually end to end. It's usually one team goes 2-0 up, another team come back 3-2, or one team go like 3-0 up and then it's just finished, or it's like a close 1-0. It's very rarely like you score one, we score one, you score one, we score one, you score one, we score one, then you win it. Like that is quite rare. So I think the minute we went 1-0 down, we were always under a lot more pressure than we would have been if it was like 0-0 till the 40th minute or something like that. So yeah, I don't think it's that we never turn up. We've turned up against United in cup competitions and then gone on to win trophies. So for me, if I had to choose at the start of the season, do you want to beat Man United in a cup competition or in the league? I would say the cup, because knocking them out is obviously stopping them from winning a trophy. Whereas, you know, you beating us hasn't stopped us from winning a trophy as it stands. Even if we bottled the league, which I doubt would happen, but if we did bottle the league, it's not because of Man United. It's because we have to drop them points. So it would be the other teams that beat us. That would be the sole reason. And obviously you going unbeaten as well. How is it possible that Man City have 74 points and Man United have 57 points? They have 2 games in hand, to be fair. So it's not as big as it sounds. Man United should be on 73, so it should be 11 by the time they've won their 2 games. Come on. Do you know what, Bradley? This is the thing that I respect, because a lot of United fans, like, it's kind of like what United fans laugh at Arsenal fans for is what they're doing right now. And what they laughed about Liverpool fans for is what they're doing right now. They used to, like, when I was a kid growing up, and like Man United were winning everything, and Liverpool fans used to try and chat. Man United fans used to always say, but you've not won the league in this many years. You've not won the league in 10 years. You've not won the league in 12 years. Like, what are you talking about? And then like now it's like they're saying the same things, if you know what I mean. Then they're like, yeah, well, we won this in the past. And it's like, yeah, but that's in the past. Like, you've got to look at what you do in recent years. And I think it's kind of just like karma's kind of coming back a little bit. Big up to Dupe in the comments. All the Gabby slanders pipe down now. Do you know what? Leave them to it, innit? He's now got 8 goals. 8 goals? Yeah, he's now got 8 goals, innit? United have a solid foundation in terms of playing personnel. We could be a serious team if we got a proper manager and had like 3 to 5 players while shifting some dead wood out. I agree with that. You've got the players. Good win from City, keeping their main players fresh for Dortmund as well. Yeah, I don't know if resting really works in City's favour sometimes, but yeah, we need to go all out. Yeah, that's what I mean. City are a well-run club, and that's why when people come in here with the oil City and all this crap, it's just like, that's why I react to it, because it's just like, you don't know what you're talking about. If you knew about City, you would be envious of City. You wouldn't be slagging us off. Sorry, you know what? I don't know how loud it is, isn't it? I have a loud voice in it, so I think it's quite loud. Do you know what? It wasn't ruined because of United. If I wanted to support Man United, I could have supported Man United. I chose Man City because they were the club that I preferred, and they still are. Nothing's changed. Didn't ruin my childhood. I just didn't like Man United from when I was very, very, very small, and that's before they were winning too much. because I was born in 1991. Man United weren't doing what they were doing straight away. So yeah, even when they had 1 or 2 titles, I still didn't like them. That's just the way it was. Big up to Andrew, says hello, Yang Yan. I'm the only United fan who sees coming second place isn't progress at all. I don't know. I think second place can be quite deceiving because sometimes you finish second, but you're miles away. Like last season, Man City finished second. We were miles off Liverpool. Like it wasn't a close title race. We weren't good enough. I thought we had quite a poor season overall. Only won 1 trophy. So that's not really good for Man City. But yeah, it's just, this is what I mean about standards. Like when I grew up, like Man United fans wouldn't be happy if they didn't win the league. Like they wouldn't be happy if they didn't win a trophy. And now it's kind of like, well, we got second place and we beat you in a derby, or we beat you in both derbies. It's like, that's not quite the standard that I remember. And that's what Arsenal get mocked for. Arsenal get mocked for bragging about finishing top 4. Now that's essentially what some United fans are doing. So, you know, it's a bit different with Man City because we've come from a place where we weren't great. So if we celebrated finishing top 4, even though I wouldn't personally do it, it makes a little bit more sense because we've been in a place where we didn't finish top 4, whereas United haven't not finished top 4 in a long time. So, well, before this whole post-Fergie era. So, yeah. I don't think you'll lose both. I think you'll beat Brighton. I don't know who your second game is. But yeah, I'd expect you to win them. Rose is here now. Big up to Rose in the building. How you doing?
Hiya, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Let me just change the background. How did you find the game?
Okay, so I felt like... Oh, are you okay there?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to change it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I felt like in the opening minutes, I felt City were a bit sloppy. Just like the opening 10 minutes, by the way. We were... I felt like we're giving the ball away quite a bit as well. I don't think well. But I'm not going to blame the players because, you know, it was the international break and kind of expected as well. But, you know, after about, 15 to 20 minutes, I did feel like we grew into the game. You know, it's only a matter of time before, you know, Kevin De Bruyne, I think he hit the post from a free kick. So, that was... And then obviously Jesus as well was creating a lot of chances. So I felt like it was only a matter of time before City were going to, you know, get their goal. It came half. But in terms of the first half, I felt like City actually dominated, you know, from around 20 minutes. It was only looking like Iheanacho was like the one that was looking the most threatening for Leicester. But second half, I don't know what Pep does, what he's I don't know what he does, but it's like City just came out like with just so much more urgency. I felt like we were just great from literally from the second half. We were just great. I think Mendy scored. Mendy's goal was nice, and it was really nice for Mendy to score only because like, you know, this season he's just had his troubles, you know, with his injuries. So I was really happy for him. And then I think who else? I think who scored a second goal? I think it was
it was Gabby.
Gabby, yeah. Gabby was trying to score literally all game. So he got his goal. I mean, he gets so much criticism, but he does so much for us. And you know, he got his goal today, and I was really happy for him. And I thought second half I couldn't really fault City. I thought we just did really. It was only the first opening minutes of the first half that I thought, you know, we were a bit shaky, but it was just a good win for City. Can't really complain. How do you think it went?
Yeah, I agree. I think at the beginning it was a little bit of a changed squad. They don't play together every week, so I think that was obvious, and I think that's why the first 10, 20 minutes were a bit shaky. But yeah, the first at half time there'd only been one shot on target, and it was from City. And obviously we had the goal ruled out and stuff like that. So yeah, it wasn't ideal first half. But yeah, the second one was much better. I'm so happy for Mendy. When I saw Mendy was going to score, I was like, yes, because I love him. And everyone always slates him and says, you should get rid. And I'm like, no, I like him. He's like a player that I really wanted before they came.
Yeah.
So when he came, I was like, yes, like, but I was like that with Jerome Boateng, and he ended up not doing anything for Man City. So yeah, but I think it's nice to see him get on the team sheet. I think Gabby, like a lot of people got offended yesterday because I put a tweet out saying he's half a striker, but I didn't mean that as he's not good. I just meant that as I don't see him as a natural out and out striker. I don't. I see him as someone who maybe like today can play off Aguero or whatever, but not as our main striker. You know, if you had a choice between getting Haaland or Gabby, you're going to pick Haaland. And it's not because, you know, it's not just because Haaland is a better player. It's because he's a natural number 9. So, yeah, but I'm happy for him. I'm glad he got a goal. That's one more than a certain other player in the league who's also a striker, allegedly. So, yeah, it's one of them. Ryan says, big up to Jan and my favourite Man City fan, Rose. He's always trying to throw me under the bus.
Who do you think we should go for now? So I think Andre Silva is, you know, in the mix now. What do you think? Who's replacing Aguero?
Do you know what? I think to replace Aguero, because I tweeted the other day about how I think to replace Aguero, it has to be with someone that's going to be the next best thing. Because when we got Aguero, he was one of the most rated players in Europe. Everyone was bragging about him. He was tearing it up against Barcelona. And everyone was saying, we need to get this guy. Man City bought him. And that took us on a journey where we've won countless trophies since. I think big clubs go and get the best players. That's how it works. Real Madrid do it. Barcelona do it. Everyone does. So I would like to see Man City go for a Haaland, go for an Mbappe. If you don't get them, fair enough. If the price is ridiculous, fair enough. But you have to go and try and get these players.
Yeah.
And a lot of City fans yesterday were kind of getting onto me because I was saying that we should go for Haaland. And people were saying, yeah, but we've got Delap. And I'm like, yes, we have Delap. Yes, he is a striker.
Yeah.
He's clinical. He's a Man City player. That all makes sense. But the thing is, you need to get someone else. We can't rely on a young guy to score all of our goals for us. And I know we score goals from midfield and we score goals from the wings and everything else. But it's a lot of pressure to put on a young guy. And, you know, if he gets injured, we'd have no striker. And we've seen that with Aguero. Like, the only reason why we really started playing false 9 in the first place was because we had no strikers fit. So it's like, I think we do need a striker, regardless of if he's going to play false 9 or not. We still need a striker. I do think that Andre Silva is very realistic. And I think apparently he can go for 30 mil. That's perfect for Man City. He's Portuguese. He's young, he's clinical, you know, he's not going to be, I don't think there's going to be too many people battling for his signature. And I think Man City will probably see it as, yeah, Haaland for this much or him for this much. We'll take a risk. And I think though, he sounds like he's a legitimate option. I think maybe Martinez from Inter as well. I don't really want Harry Kane because I think Harry Kane is going to be over 100 million. And there's no guarantee that he's going to come in and stay fit. He will score shitloads of goals for us. He will become, you know, he'll have more goals than Aguero in terms of Premier League and stuff like that. He will do all of that at Man City. He will. But he will cost similar amounts to your sort of Haalands and Mbappes. And I think if you put them 3 players down and said, pick one, you're not going to pick Kane over Haaland or Mbappe. So for me, it has to be one of them 2 over him. But yeah, I think he's realistic. Who do you want? If you could choose any, who would you get?
Obviously, I want Haaland. Obviously, and obviously Mbappe as well. Would love them, but obviously, I don't know. I read something about City not even going for a striker. Yeah. So honestly, I don't know. How can we not go for a striker with Aguero leaving? I'm really hoping that that's not true. We need a striker.
I know.
About Liam Delap, and I think he's been great. I think he scored like 26 goals this season, which is exceptional. But that's too much pressure on him. It's too much pressure on him.
Exactly. Because that's the thing with like Foden, because Foden's come into a team, but all the pressure's not on him. He's got other players. Whereas Delap would be the striker, and it's like Gabby. How much pressure is Gabby under?
Exactly.
He would be under 10 times more because he's clinical and he's a striker. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Andre Silva's looking good. I know people mentioning Danny Ings. I know he hasn't scored as many goals this season, but he has been injured for quite a bit.
Yeah.
The only thing is he is 28, so I don't know how long we're going to get out of him. But he is an option. He's a poacher.
Yeah.
He will score goals, and he'll be a lot better than Harry Kane. So, and I think Harry Kane's like 27 and he's like 28, so it's not that much difference. But Haaland or Mbappe, like that would just for me, if we get Haaland, we're winning the league again. I just hope City do but it's not their fault. It's Haaland's expensive, so
yeah, he is. Yeah,
I wouldn't blame them if they didn't get him because of his price tag. But it would be nice to know that, but at least we tried. So,
that's the thing. I don't see him coming, but I want City to try. If you try and you don't get him, fair enough. You hold your hands up. You say you didn't want to come to Man City. Yeah. We tried. Blah blah blah. What I wouldn't want to do is for us to just ignore him. He goes to like Real Madrid, and then he turns around and says, "Oh, would have loved to go to Man City." You know, and they've just won the Champions League, and he was the main guy, and it's like, and we're still waiting for our Champions League. And I think for Man City, like, it puts them on a different level because up to now, we've bought big players in the past. We've bought like De Bruyne, we've bought Aguero. So people that say, "Oh, we don't spend money," we do, but we just don't do it every season. We won't spend big every season. But we do spend money when we need to get the best players in. And we've done that. So I think 140, 180 million is probably going to be too much. I don't think Man City will pay that. Mbappe, apparently his contract is up next year. So you could get him maybe even cheaper than Haaland, which sounds crazy. But I think you can actually get him cheaper than Haaland. Someone like that, again, I just want Man City to go in, try. If he doesn't want to come, that's fine. You've tried. But yeah, I think Andre Silva, he sounds more realistic. Like he sounds like someone that I could see Man City saying, yeah, we'll get him. And he's very clinical as well. Like his goals per game ratio is really, really good, like Haaland. So yeah, I think we'll have to see. I think you just have to try. And if you don't get them, you don't get them. But for Man City to just say, we're not buying any when you've got rid of Aguero, because they could have kept Aguero another year. They've chosen not to. So I expect the club to come out and tell us why they haven't, as in, we haven't because we've got this player and bring this player in. And then, I just think that's what we've got to do. But, moving on to the obviously Dortmund upcoming game.
Oh,
it's a bit of a scary one. I know he rested some players today, I think, for the game. Like that's how it looked.
Yeah.
So yeah, who do you think is going to start against Dortmund then?
Honestly, with Pep, I just don't know. Obviously, with him starting Aguero and Jesus, he might not go with a striker. But I do think he would start Edison, obviously Cancelo. I think he'll go with Stones again and Diaz. I don't know. Is Zinchenko injured? He wasn't even on the bench today, so I don't know what's going on with Zinchenko.
I don't know.
Not sure. But Mendy got his goal today, so maybe Mendy might get a start. I expect him to go with Rodri. Good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think he'll go Bernardo Silva? He should do. I think
he should.
Yeah, he should do. De Bruyne, obviously, he's undroppable. I'm sorry, today, second half.
Yeah, and that pass for the goal.
Nah. I can't believe he's real. Like he's fake.
I know. He's like FIFA. He's actually like FIFA. It's funny. It's mad. Like I was actually playing FIFA the other day, and you know how like your goalkeeper is themselves in it. So you're like the players, and then they've got Edison was saving everything. I was like, wow, this is amazing. But I was like, you know what? Yeah. I'm glad he's got his credit in it because it's just anything from any angle he was saving. I was like, wow. But I think it's a bit obvious who he's going to play based on who he started and who he dropped, he rested, I should say. I think in Europe, like Laporte has had some questionable performances in Europe. So I think it is probably better to go with Diaz and Stones. I'm not saying they're going to be perfect, but I probably would trust them a little bit more against like a Haaland. It has to be Ruben Diaz that deals with Haaland. It has to be. I hope, because it's just that he's going to be a problem. He is actually going to be a problem.
I think they'll score. The only thing is I think they've conceded 4 in their last 2, and they haven't even won in their last 2. So I think we have a chance. I just hope that they have another off game. Honestly, I just hope we take advantage of their poor form at the moment. Haaland, I have odds he's going to score. He will score against us, which is completely fine. But it's just as long as, we score more than them and we're able to just not concede that many goals over the 2 legs. So, yeah.
Apparently Haaland's bought a house in Spain.
Oh, no.
This could happen, because I was saying the other day, remember when Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012 and everyone wanted Eden Hazard?
Yeah.
And he actually said, I'm going to the Champions League winners. Haaland could do the same. Because if you think about it, out of the teams, like Real Madrid are still in it. They could win it. Obviously, I don't think they will, but they could. Liverpool could win it. City could win it. Chelsea could win it. Dortmund could win it. So it's one of them. He might say, if Dortmund win it, I think he might stay or he might leave. He might think, I've won everything that I can win here. Well, he's not won the league, but he might think I've won everything that I want to win here and I can go win the league elsewhere. Who knows? If Bayern Munich win it, he might go there. So be interesting to see. But yeah, I think based on who he didn't play, obviously like Gundogan and stuff like that, it's obvious that he's going to start. I'm assuming Zinchenko's just been rested, given a break maybe, but it just seems like maybe he thought that if Mendy needs to come off, he can put Cancelo on.
Yeah.
If Walker needs to come off, he can put Cancelo on. I think that's probably how he's seen it, and he's given Zinc a break. So yeah, I expect him to start. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. What do you think? I know it's hard to tell, but what would your score prediction be for this game? Because
are we playing at home first or away?
I think we're away first. I might be wrong. Let me check. Let me just check. I think I can never know when I'm not at the games because normally I know. Okay, so we're at home first.
Okay.
Well, I prefer being at home first,
Do you?
I actually think we're better away in Europe sometimes.
Yeah.
Because remember that game where we played against Roma away and we needed to win and we went there and won? Nasri had like a masterclass.
Yeah.
I think the times when we've gone out recently, we've been at home, haven't we? We went out at home to Spurs. Went out at home to thingy. And then Monaco, we went out away. And Lyon, we went out away, obviously, at a neutral. So,
okay. Okay. I feel like the first leg is always cagey.
Yeah.
Most teams, they don't want to lose it in the first leg. So I think it might be quite a cagey match.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 1-1. And I wouldn't City won, 1-0 or 2-1 either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a tough one. I'm just gonna back City. I'm gonna go for first leg win.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think it could be a draw. I'm hoping that they don't come and score too many goals.
Yeah.
Because I think the problem we've had in the past is we've conceded too many away goals.
Yeah.
And then we've gone out on away goals. So we need to make sure that we keep it tight at the back. I still think Haaland will score.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think maybe a 2-1 City. But yeah, like you say, it wouldn't surprise me if it was a draw. I don't think it's not going to be a high scoring game because I think they're both going to be working each other out. Ideal scenario is we go 2-0 up and we can kind of keep it at 2-0 and then maybe get a third at the end of the game. Because I know last time when we had that 2-0, it just set us up nicely for the second leg because we knew that, even if they score, we've still got an extra goal cushion. So Man City need to try and get that cushion for the second leg so we don't have to stress too much and we can just go there and take a 0-0 or take a draw. So yeah, hopefully we do that. But yeah, we'll wrap up there because we just wanted to do a little preview of the Dortmund game and a review of the game that we just seen. But yeah, and make sure you follow us on Twitter, but follow us both on Twitter. I don't know if I can, let me take the comment down and see if it can. Okay, so you can see Rose's at there, you can see mine. And yeah, there's going to be, I think it's already started. There's a watch along for Liverpool, Arsenal. So just swap over to there. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
Bye.